चरण गहे, लख खुशियां पातशाहियां, जे सतगुर नदर करे। सबे थोक प्राप्ते, जे आवे एक हथ, जे आवे एक हथ। जन्म पदार्थ सफल है, जे सच्चा शब्द कथ, सच्चा शब्द कथ। गुर ते महल प्राप्ते, जिस लिखिया होवे मथ। गुर ते महल प्राप्ते, जिस लिखिया होवे मथ। लख खुशियां पातशाहियां, जे सतगुर नदर करे, नदर करे। लख खुशियां पातशाहियां, जे सतगुर नदर करे। मेरे मन एक स्यों चित लाए, एक स्यों चित लाए, एक स्यों चित लाए। मेरे मन एक स्यों चित लाए, चितला। एक बिन सब तंग है, सब मिथ्या मोह माए। सफल मूरत सफला कड़ी, चित सच्चे नाल पिया, सच्चे नाल पिया। दुख संताप न लगई, जिस हर का नाम अदा, हर का नाम अदा। बांह पकड़ गुर कांडिया, सोई उतरिया पार। बांह पकड़ गुर कांडिया, सोई उतरिया पार। लख खुशियां पातशाहियां, जे सतगुर नदर करे, नदर करे। लख खुशियां पातशाहियां, जे सतगुर नदर करे। जिथे संत सभा, जिथे संत सभा, तोई तिसहीनो जिन पूरा गुरु, तोई तिसहीनो जिन पूरा गुरु लभा, जिन पूरा गुरु लभा, गुरु लभा, गुरु। नानक बता कर नानक बता करता जिथे मिरत ना जन्म जरा, जिथे मिरत न जन्म जरा, जिथे मिरत न जन्म जरा, जन्म जरा, जन्म जरा। थान सुहावा पवित्र है जिथे संत सभा, जिथे संत सभा। जिथे संत सभा, कोई तिसहीनो मिले, जिन पूरा गुरु लभा, पूरा गुरु लभा। नानक बता करता जिथे मिरत न जन्म जरा, नानक बता करता जिथे मिरत न जन्म जरा।
If everybody could please rise. Welcome the graduating class of 2026.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Can I please ask, whoever doesn't have seating, we have a lot of bleacher seating. Jinnah de middle de vich seats hagiyan, can we shift over so people can come into the rows, please? Thank you, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I am Gurminder Kaur Malik. I'm the principal of Khalsa Secondary School and Director of Education of Khalsa Schools of BC. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for Khalsa Secondary School's 12th graduating class of 2026. This year is especially meaningful as we celebrate 40 years of Khalsa Schools of BC, our first campus, yeah. Our first campus opened in Vancouver in September 1986. You'll hear from me again throughout the ceremony, but right now it's my pleasure to introduce our MC for the day, Mr. Daniel McDonald, our English and Social Studies teacher extraordinaire.
I have one of these. Wahaguru ji ka Khalsa, Wahaguru ji ki Fateh. I see the sun has come out, which is really nice, although a 12-degree and rainy graduation would be very appropriate for Vancouver. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, respected board members, parents, colleagues, staff, families, honored guests, and especially a welcome to our graduates. It's my honor to welcome you all to this ceremony. Before we get started here, let's just give one more big round of applause to our graduating class. Okay, to get things started here, I am going to call up Harshan Raj, a member of our graduating class, to the stage for our land acknowledgement. Harshan?
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Good afternoon, board members, parents, teachers, administration, and fellow graduates. Before we start the convocation ceremony, we want to acknowledge that the lands we work, play, and learn on are the traditional and unceded territories of the Katsi, Kwantlen, Semiahmoo, Qeqait, Kwik-Wet'lem, Tsawwassen, and other Coast Salish nations. Territorial acknowledgement is a vital first step on the way to improve relationships with First Peoples, as it recognizes the nations whose territories we reside on. The First Peoples of what we now call Canada have been tirelessly advocating for a recognition of their historical and ongoing presence, steadfast commitment to preserving their traditions and languages, and unbreakable connection to the land. Despite a history of colonization, displacement, and marginalization, they have remained resilient, which is an example of the strength of human spirit and the power of culture. Territorial acknowledgement is not only important to appreciate the unceded and ancestral lands of First Nations, but is also significant in giving respect to their cultures and traditions. By incorporating territorial acknowledgements into our daily lives and practices, we can begin to build a more just and equitable future for all people and work toward reconciliation. As we celebrate this significant milestone in our lives today, let us remember the Indigenous peoples who have shaped this land and continue to contribute to the fabric of our society. May their resilience and wisdom inspire us to embrace diversity, foster inclusivity, and strive for a future where every individual is valued and respected. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Harshan, for that thoughtful land acknowledgement. So to begin, we will start with the Sikh national anthem, followed by the Canadian national anthem. Our graduates and accomplished Kirtan team will lead us in singing both Jai Shiva and O Canada. The team members for today are Hargan Kaur, Ekam Jot Kaur Bagri, Rehat Kaur Hair, Simar Kaur Matreja, Ekraj Singh, and Sukhdeep Kaur Somal. So may everybody please rise for these anthems. Thank you, folks. You may be seated. How is my volume at the back? Good? Good? Awesome. Okay. My 5th time doing this, and it never gets lost on me how fun of an experience this is. So once again, I say welcome, board of directors, administrators, my colleagues, support staff, parents, aunties, uncles, grandparents, brothers, sisters, cousins who are like brothers and sisters, and to my dear class of graduating friends. Today is the day to celebrate you, and you are most welcome. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll give one more round of applause here for the graduating class. Now I was young and easy under the apple boughs, about the lilting house, and happy as the grass was green, and I was green and carefree about the happy yard, and singing as this was home. In the sun that is only young once, time let me play and be, oh, as I was young and easy in the mercy of his means. So I find that nothing captures the beauty and the fleeting intensity of youth quite like poetry. That was from one of my absolute favorite poets, Dylan Thomas. Grads, it may surprise you to know that there was a time not that long ago when each of us out here in the audience was also young and easy under the apple boughs. We were green and carefree, much as you are now, and the sun was young for us too. We all remember that time, and we are here to celebrate you and to give you your flowers, both literally and metaphorically. But equally importantly, we are here to welcome you. From this point forward, you are part of the society that looks back on youth with reminiscence rather than forward from it with wonder. You are one of us now, and if there's one thing that I'm going to ask you to be, it's to be present here today in this space, but also down the long road of life as it rises to meet you. You have worked through long, over-caffeinated days and longer lamp-saturated nights to get to this point, and we are all immensely proud of you for that. But you should know that many more such days await you in the near and far future. Because this is where the real work begins, my friends. And we've done everything we can to strengthen you for it. From grade 8, we've taught you about calculus and mitochondria and constitutions and that this is water. And from here on out, you will be bright, busy, bustling, bringing home the bacon, metaphorically speaking, of course. You will develop strong opinions, and you will hopefully have those opinions tested, and this is the key, you will be smart enough and humble enough to reshape and remold those opinions when it's necessary. And so there are 3 things that you can be and that the world needs you to be. It needs you to be brave, to be curious, and to be present. That last one is especially important in a world that is every day biting at the heels of presence. There is a famous study in psychology, I'm curious if Dr. Jones or Mrs. Muda has taught it, in which participants are asked to watch a short video and count the number of times a group of people pass a basketball amongst each other. The participants concentrate on the passing of the basketball. They concentrate on counting. Most of them, in the end, get the number right. And most of them completely fail to notice the person in the large gorilla suit who walks through the middle of the frame, stops, beats their chest, and walks off. Researchers into this call it inattentional blindness. The mind, when tasked with one thing, becomes functionally absent to everything else. And I've been thinking about that study a lot lately, not because it's a quirky fact about perception, but because I think it's in some way a portrait of life, or at least the life that it's very easy to fall into. A life organized around a single consuming task, the next milestone, the next credential, the next version of yourself that will finally be sufficient, finally be enough for your parents, your teachers, yourself. And in the service of that task, we can see whole years go by, people and opportunities and beautiful, transcendent moments stand in the middle of your life, and they beat their chests, and you are somewhere else entirely, counting. And life, my friends, is not about counting. Sorry, Mr. Morwood, it's not about counting. It's about being present and aware and conscious enough to see the gorilla walking through, to see that you are young and that now you are going to start becoming old, but not all at once. Instead, gradually, like a melting candle, or upwards, like a thriving apple tree. It is unimaginably hard to do this, to stay present and aware in the adult world, as we can all attest to. But you, my friends, you're as ready as you can be. All that's left is for those of us here celebrating you to say congratulations. We are proud of you, and welcome to the rest of your life. So congratulations once again, my friends, to the Khalsa Secondary graduating class of 2026. And so moving forward with the program, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage our English salutatorian. I think I said that word right. So please join me in welcoming Gurjot Kaur Delai to the stage to begin with our student remarks.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Good afternoon to families, friends, teachers, board members, and fellow graduates. My name is Gurjot Delai, and it is an incredible honor to stand before you today as a salutatorian and welcome you all to the convocation ceremony for the class of 2026. Today marks more than the end of high school. It marks the closing of a chapter that was defined by growth, resilience, friendship, and discovery. Each of us entered these halls carrying different dreams, fears, and ambitions. And today, we leave not only with our diplomas, but also with memories and moments that have quietly shaped who we are becoming. As I look around the room, I see more than graduates in gowns. I see future leaders, educators, healthcare workers, artists, innovators, and change makers. But more than that, I see people who have grown up together. People who have supported one another through hard days and that no one else may have seen, and celebrated small and big victories together. The past 4 years have taught us lessons beyond grades alone. Through challenges, responsibilities, and moments shared with friends, we built memories that will stay with us long after today. We have learned many important skills: critical thinking, resilience, time management, and perhaps most importantly, how to write an entire assignment the night before it's due. To our teachers, staff, and administrators, thank you for your guidance, patience, and unwavering belief in us, even when we didn't always believe in ourselves. Your encouragement pushed us to think bigger, work harder, and grow into stronger versions of ourselves than we thought possible. To our families, thank you for your sacrifices, support, and love that carried us to this moment. There are so many days we got through because of you, and this achievement truly belongs to you just as much as it belongs to us. And to the graduating class of 2026, while today is a celebration of everything that we have accomplished, it is also a quiet reminder that we are stepping into something unknown. No matter where life takes us next, we carry each other's stories with us even as we move forward separately. If you remember one thing from my speech, remember that success is not defined solely by achievements or titles, but by the impact we leave on others and the way we uplift the people around us. The world does not simply need intelligent people, it needs empathetic leaders, courageous voices, and individuals willing to create meaningful change. Today, we welcome our loved ones and all those who guided us as we celebrate our journey and recognize the many accomplishments of the graduating class of 2026. May the ceremony serve as a reminder of everything we have achieved and everything we are still capable of accomplishing in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Gurjot Kaur, for those meaningful words. As a Sikh school, language is deeply connected to who we are. Punjabi is more than just a subject that the students study. It connects them to their history, their culture, their families, their Sikhi, and their roots. Preserving Punjabi means preserving a part of identity and passing it forward to the next generation. So at this time, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage Manroop Kaur Desi for a welcome in Punjabi.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੁਹਾਵਣੇ ਅਤੇ ਯਾਦਗਾਰ ਮੌਕੇ 'ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਲਾਸ ਆਫ 2026 ਦੀ ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਸ਼ਨ ਸਮਾਰੋਹ ਵਿੱਚ। ਇਹ ਸਿਰਫ ਇੱਕ ਸਮਾਰੋਹ ਨਹੀਂ, ਸਗੋਂ ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ, ਸਬਰ ਅਤੇ ਸੁਪਨਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਪ੍ਰਣਾਮ ਹੈ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਐਡਮਿਨਿਸਟ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ, ਸਾਰੇ ਅਧਿਆਪਕਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਸਟਾਫ ਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ। ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਅਤੇ ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਇਹ ਸਮਾਰੋਹ ਸੰਭਵ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਰਫ ਕਿਤਾਬਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤੀ, ਸਗੋਂ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਅਸੂਲ ਵੀ ਸਿਖਾਏ। ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਦਿਨ ਸਿਰਫ ਵਿਦਿਆਰਥੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਸਗੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਪਰਿਵਾਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਦਿਨ ਹੈ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਹਰ ਕਦਮ 'ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਸਾਥ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਮਾਤਾ ਪਿਤਾ ਦੀਆਂ ਕੁਰਬਾਨੀਆਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੌਸਲਾ ਅਫਜ਼ਾਈ ਅਤੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਬਿਨਾਂ ਇਹ ਯਾਤਰਾ ਅਧੂਰੀ ਸੀ। ਇਸ ਲਈ ਮੈਂ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਵਧਾਈ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਟਸ ਅਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਪਰਿਵਾਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਨਵੇਂ ਅਧਿਆਏ ਵੱਲ ਵੱਧ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਆਓ ਇਹ ਵਾਅਦਾ ਕਰੀਏ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਨਹੀਂ, ਸਗੋਂ ਚੰਗੇ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਬਣਾਂਗੇ, ਨਿਡਰ, ਦਿਆਲੂ ਅਤੇ ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਲਈ ਖੜ੍ਹੇ ਰਹਿਣ ਵਾਲੇ। ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਅਨਿਆਏ ਜਾਂ ਭੇਦਭਾਵ ਵੇਖੀਏ, ਅਸੀਂ ਚੁੱਪ ਨਾ ਰਹੀਏ, ਸਗੋਂ ਇਨਸਾਨੀਅਤ ਦੇ ਪੱਖ 'ਚ ਖੜੀਏ। ਇਹੀ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਕਦਰਾਂ ਨੇ, ਸੱਚਾਈ, ਸੇਵਾ ਅਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਲਈ ਸਤਿਕਾਰ। ਇਹ ਗੁਣ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਰਫ ਅੱਗੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਗੇ, ਇੱਕ ਸਗੋਂ ਚੰਗਾ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਵੀ ਬਣਾਉਣਗੇ। ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਜਾਣਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਸਮਾਰੋਹ ਲੰਮਾ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ, 3 ਘੰਟੇ ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਥਕਾਵਟ ਭਰੇ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਨ, ਪਰ ਇਹ ਉਹ ਸਮਾਂ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ, ਯਾਦਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਦੋਸਤੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਜਸ਼ਨ ਮਨਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਉਹ ਪਲ ਹਨ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਾਂਗੇ। ਇਸ ਲਈ ਆਓ ਅਸੀਂ ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਰੇ ਪਿਆਰ, ਮਾਣ ਅਤੇ ਉਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਨਾਲ ਸਨਮਾਨ ਦਈਏ। ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਦਿਨ ਅੰਤ ਨਹੀਂ, ਸਗੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਨਵੀਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਹੈ। ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਟ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੁਪਨੇ, ਉਮੀਦਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਬੇਅੰਤ ਸੰਭਾਵਨਾਵਾਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਧ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਅੰਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਟਿੰਗ ਕਲਾਸ ਨੂੰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੀ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਾਤਾ ਪਿਤਾ, ਆਪਣੇ ਅਧਿਆਪਕਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਜ਼ੋਰਦਾਰ ਤਾੜੀ ਮਾਰਨ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਸ ਮੌਕੇ ਦੇ ਹੱਕਦਾਰ ਹੋ। ਧੰਨਵਾਦ।
Thank you, Manroop, for sharing those words in Punjabi and reminding us of the importance of language and identity. We are very fortunate at Khalsa School to have a board of trustees who are always present to guide us, to support us, and to mentor us. We see them all the time throughout the school, volunteering their time, supporting our students, our staff, and our families. Today, we are honored once again to have Mr. Harchan Singh Gill with us. Mr. Gill was also the principal of the Khalsa School Newton campus prior to serving on the board. He is here today to share a few words with parents, teachers, administration, and of course, our graduating class. Mr. Gill, may you please come up.
Dear graduates, parents, guests, administration, school staff, and my fellow directors. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Today, at the occasion of this graduation ceremony, on behalf of the Satnam Education Society of British Columbia, I am pleased to congratulate you and your parents. We are proud of your distinguished class. We understand that you are leaving with sweet and deep memories after staying with us more than a decade in Khalsa schools at different levels of your studies. We will always remember your achievements, on rolls, and great participation in school and away from school. Since its inception, 1986, Khalsa school system has grown in different areas and in various functions. Students are proud of their schools, and increasingly, parents and students are making first choice to come to Khalsa schools rather than going to other public or private schools. We have capable administration, teaching staff dedicated to providing the very best education in the students in an environment where they can experience and embrace their religion and traditions. I'm very much pleased to share with you that we are exceptionally strong this year, grade 12. We have been also more and more successful every year with the development of various programs like IB program, AP program, enrichment program, computer programming, social and science, other programs. And other wonderful achievements of Khalsa Secondary School are major achievements like scholarships for our capable graduates this year. I want to give a big hand to Aikam Jot Kaur Bagdi, who is given $40,000 of scholarship for her entrance. Again, other graduate, Harleen Kaur Aujla, getting the same. She has given the offer from Simon Ferry University, again, $40,000 of scholarship. One more in the same race, Rahat Kaur here. She also got this offer of $40,000 of scholarship. There is another university, Trinity Western University entrance. They have given another scholarship to Gurjot Kaur Dalai, $24,000. Still more, I have another graduate, Rajveer Kaur Gill, has been given $10,000 of scholarship, international excellence in entrance scholarship from SFU University. So many more graduates have been given other scholarships, stipends, bursaries, and they have been from Victoria University, District Authority, and Simon scholarships. Now let me tell you the total number of scholarship is up to $250,000 for the Khalsa school. Now, distinguished graduates, now that most of you are going for higher studies, making choices of your future careers, I can foresee your young faces and your wise heads. A large number of you have already chosen colleges and universities. That's very fine of you. One day you will be looking for a job, and with the first, second, and third chance, you will definitely get. If you don't get the chance, you do not need to worry. There's another chance, big chance, for you to get another chance, because Canada is a place where we have more and more opportunities everywhere. The only thing, keep in mind, if you are thirsty, you need to find a source of water where you can quench your thirst. One thing I want to share with you, that never get lost in a crowd, but try to lead the crowd. and I mean become a leader of the crowd, and become a friend, philosopher, and guide of your fellows. We need you, visionary, committed, passionate, and organized great persons. We look forward to Khalsa School ambassadors. We are ever in future, you ever find any spare time, please come to this big institution and share this, your experience with us. This Vidya Mandir is Paisa Pai Jeevan Singh Ji and late Sardar Artaban Singh Malik Ji's dreamland, where today you mentors 125 graduates. They are going to next universities, colleges, getting higher education. Khalsa School's goal is always to make the future of our students. So, dear graduates, always utilize your precious and priceless time, value in the service of your society. Once again, on behalf of the Board of Directors, I want to congratulate your parents and the dear graduates. In the end, I wish I have always good prayers, hopes, and good wishes for you. Thank you very much for your patient hearing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Gill, for your words. We always appreciate your wisdom and your continued support of our school community. At this time, we have a very special presentation to recognize a longtime employee and a deeply valued member of the Khalsa community. I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Malik for this presentation.
Can I get Mr. Gill to come up? Could I get Mrs. Baga, Dr. Jasveer Kaur ji, Bhai Sahib Jaswant Singh ji, Gyani Kalvinder Singh ji? Can you please come up? Mr. Sohi, please. So there are so many moving parts that make our schools successful. The families who trust us to educate their children, the students who contribute to our success, the volunteers who generously give their time, and of course, our dedicated staff. At Khalsa Schools, our staff are hardworking, committed, and deeply valued. A very special part of that team is our gourmet department. They give their weekends, their evenings, breaks to ensure that our students are learning Sikhi values, Gurbani, Kirtan, Tabla, Gatka, so much more. जो साडा गुरमत स्टाफ हैगा है अपने खालसा स्कूल्स दी मैं ऑलवेज कहंदी हुंदी आ बैकबोन आ इन्हां दी कमिटमेंट जो बच्चों नूं आ ਉਹ ਅਸੀਂ बोल नहीं सकते. Today, we are actually honored to recognize Dr. Jasveer Kaur ji for 25 years of dedicated service to Khalsa Schools of BC. So this award is especially meaningful for me to present क्योंकि ਜਦੋਂ मैं खालसा स्कूल्स ਨੂੰ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ 8 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ 8 ਸਾਲ ਹੋਏ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ 25 ਸਾਲ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਤੇ Dr. Jasveer Kaur was one of the first people to welcome me with open arms. ਇਹ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਆਏ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਨੀ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ since then Dr. Jasveer Kaur has made me feel that way ever since. She calls, ਮੈਨੂੰ phone ਕਰਦੀ ਆ, walks over from her office, checks in, or just asks, ਗੁਰਮਿੰਦਰ ਕੌਰ ਕੁਛ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ? ਕੁਛ ਵੀ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦਿਓ, ਮੈਂ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਆ, and it gets done. Time and time again, Dr. Svirkor shows up with kindness, humility, and dedication. We're truly blessed to have staff like her at Khalsa Schools. So please join me in congratulating her, and one round of applause for 25 years of outstanding service.
Okay, so now comes the moment that everyone has been waiting for. It's time to have some fun. At this time, we're going to ask our graduates to line up, and we will be calling them up alphabetically to the stage. Our teachers will be reading grad biographies as each student crosses the stage. During this time, we will also be recognizing students who have received subject awards. For the fourth year in a row, all students who have been at Khalsa School since kindergarten will receive a $100 scholarship sponsored by our board chairperson, Mrs. Raminda Kaur Malik. There are 47 students graduating this year who have been here from K to 12, so that's an excellent number. We deeply appreciate the students and families who have grown with the school community from the very beginning, and we are proud to acknowledge that number and that commitment today. So teachers are going to start off by presenting the graduating class. My colleagues are going to be coming up here. Mr. Daljot Singh will be reading out graduating class names for the biographies, and Ms. Thomas will start off by reading the bios.
Veer Devinder Singh Aluwadia.
Veer Devinder would like to thank all of his teachers, friends, and family for supporting him through his high school journey. Veer is receiving Excellence in Anatomy and Physiology 12, 2026 for $100. And thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Harleen Kaur Aujla.
Harleen is grateful to her family, friends, and teachers for their unwavering support over the years. She plans to pursue a Bachelor of Science at UBC and hopes to become an optometrist. Harleen is receiving Excellence in Pre-Cal 2026 for $100, Holistic Achievement Award for $100, sponsored by Surdell Rentals. Thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools from BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100 and the PAC Scholarship for $250.
Hartaj Singh Aujla.
Hartaj would like to thank those who doubted him and told him he couldn't do it. Because without them, he would not have pushed himself as hard as he did throughout school and sports. He would also like to thank his mom and dad for always supporting and being honest with him. He plans to continue his education in psychology and hopes to become a lawyer in the future. Hartaj is receiving the Top Contributor Khalsa Secondary Volleyball Program 2026 for $100, sponsored by Ms. Kelly. And thank you for choosing the Khalsa Schools of BC, kindergarten to grade 12, for $100.
Jashanpreet Kaur Aujla.
Jashanpreet Kaur Aujla is proud to be a Khalsa Lion. Jashanpreet is receiving Excellence in Calculus 2026 for $100. Graduating Class Computer Programmer 2026 for $50, sponsored by Jasal Science. And Greatest Commitment for Gurdwara Sahib 2026 for $100.
Paramnoor Singh Aujla.
Parmnoor would like to thank his friends and family for supporting him throughout his journey. Lastly, as Snoop Dogg says, I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. Parmnoor is receiving Excellence in Pre-Calc 2026 for $100 and Graduating Class Woodworker 2026 for $50, sponsored by Bombay Engraving.
Tajnoor Singh Aulak.
Tajnoor would like to thank all of his friends for simply just being people he could speak to. He joined in grade 10. Almost immediately, he felt like he belonged in his friend group. He is grateful to have met such wonderful people, and he wishes everyone success in the future. Tajnoor is receiving Excellence in Pre-Calc 2026 for $100, Excellence in Physics 12 2026 for $100, sponsored by Interglobe Communications, and Graduating Class Computer Programmer 2026 for $50, sponsored by Jasal Science.
Ekamjot Kaur Bagri.
Ekamjot would like to thank her family for helping her every step of the way, especially her brother for always being there. She would also like to thank Ms. Warach for guiding her and her unpaid tutor and her best friend Gurjot for 15 years of support, and many more to come. She would especially like to thank Waheguru for all Guruji's blessings. She is planning on doing her bachelor's in kinesiology and was honored to receive offers from UBC, SFU, University of Toronto, Waterloo, and many more, as well as receiving the SFU Entrance Scholarship. Ekamjot is receiving the Top Female Gatka Player, Khalsa Secondary 2026 for $100, Excellence in Kirtan 2026 for $100, and the Thank You for Choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Orveer Singh Bans.
Orveer would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for supporting him throughout his high school and helping him to get to this point. One of his favorite memories was playing on the Portland Trailblazers court with his bros, getting buckets. After graduation, he plans to pursue a career as a heavy-duty mechanic and continue building skills for his future. He's excited for what's next and grateful for everyone who supported him along the way. He is receiving Graduating Class Top Male Athlete 2026 for $100, sponsored by Ms. Kelly. And the Thank You for Choosing Khalsa Schools BC, kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
And Muldeep Kaur Bajwa.
Today is more than just an achievement, but also a reflection of those who have stood beside her. To her mom, thank you for your incredible strength and unconditional love. And to her dad, thank you for reminders to keep Waheguru at the center of everything. Mrs. Nolan and Mrs. Thomas, thank you for always seeing her potential, being there, and always bringing out the kindness within her. And to her best friend, Harleen, thank you for a year full of laughter, especially the kind that leaves your stomach hurting. And Maldeep is receiving the thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Armandeep Singh Bajwa.
Armandeep is grateful to his family for always supporting him and keeping him going through everything. Thank you to his friends and teachers for making high school memorable and helping him grow. Armandeep is receiving the thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Gurshan Singh Bassi.
Gurshan Singh Bassi is proud to be a Khalsa Lion.
Yashleen Kaur Bassi.
Graduating is a very emotional and special moment for Yashleen. Even though her parents are in India, their love, sacrifices, and constant support have always been with her, and she's truly thankful for everything they have done for her. She's also very grateful to her buha for always guiding and supporting her like a second parent. Thank you for her teachers for helping her grow and believing in herself, and to her friends for all the laughter and happy memories they shared. This journey would not have been the same without all of you.
Bramleen Kaur Batra.
Bramleen is excited to start a new chapter after high school. She's planning on pursuing a Bachelor's of Sciences. She wants to thank her friends for making her years at Khalsa Secondary extremely memorable, especially in study hall. A shout out to the study hall teacher for never getting tired of us.
Angat Singh Bandal.
Angat would like to thank his family, friends, and cousins for helping him throughout this journey. He hopes he can carry the things he learned from here to university.
Gurtej Kaur Pandal.
Gurtej will be going to the University of British Columbia for her post-secondary education. She'd like to thank her parents for steadily encouraging her over the years, and her brother for supporting her, no matter how unwise some of her ideas may have been. Above all, she wants to thank herself for stubbornly hanging on, regardless of how difficult it was. Gurtej is thankful for all she's learned and glad to be able to look forward to something new. She's receiving the Excellence in Social Justice 2026 for $100, Excellence in Legal Studies 2026 for $100, Excellent in Philosophy 2026 for $100, and the Young Chef Award for 2026 for $50, sponsored by Veggie Garden Pizza.
Prableen Kaur Patti.
Prableen will be pursuing a Bachelor of Social Work in the fall. She would like to thank her family and friends for being part of her journey. She would like to thank Miss Nolan, her favorite teacher, for always supporting and encouraging her. The memories she made along the way will truly last a lifetime. She is receiving contributions to Grad Fundraising Team 2026 for $50, sponsored by Staples.
Harsimran Singh Bihal.
Harsimran is grateful to his friends and family for supporting him every step of the way. He would like to thank them for believing in him and helping him get to this point.
Prabneet Singh Boyal.
Prabneet Singh is grateful to Akal Perk, his family, friends, and teachers for their support throughout high school. Their love and encouragement helped shape the person he is today. He looks forward to the future with gratitude and excitement. He's receiving the Excellence in Philosophy 2026 for $100, Top Male Gatka Player, Khalsa Secondary for 2026 for $100, Excellence in Kirtan 2026 for $100, and the Thank You for Choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Harshawn Bledge.
Harshawn would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for supporting him throughout his high school journey. He built his strong record across academics with AP exams, robotics, and math contests, earning many medals along the way. Even if a perfect 6 out of 6 on a math league contest stayed just out of reach, it still hurts. The discipline and work ethic that got him this far will stay with him as he continues on at UBC Science. Harshan is receiving Excellence in AP Physics 2026 for $100, sponsored by Interglobe Communications. Mathematician of the Year 2026 for $100. Excellence in French 2026 for $50. Graduating Class Computer Programmer 2026 for $50, sponsored by Giselle Science. And Graduating Class Engineer 2026 for $50, sponsored by Interglobe Communications. There's more. UCLID Math Contest, Top Khalsa Secondary Student 2026, Math League National Individual High Score Team Leader Honor Roll, Canadian Senior Mathematics Competition Distinction, Canada Links Mathematical Competition, he was the Provincial Honorable Mention, the Canadian Open Mathematics Challenge, Top Khalsa Secondary School of 2026, and lastly, thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Harnoor Singh Brad.
Harnoor would like to thank his family and friends for their constant support and for always being there whenever he needed them.
Mehakdeep Kaur Brad.
Mahakdeep is grateful to celebrate this milestone surrounded by her family and friends and teachers who have supported her every step of the way. One of her favorite memories from high school was laughing with friends between classes and making unforgettable memories together. She's thankful for everyone who encouraged her to grow and believe in herself. Next year, she plans to continue her education and work towards a career in healthcare while exploring new opportunities and experiences. She is receiving a thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Arush Brat.
Arush is grateful to his family, friends, and teachers who supported him every step of the way. High school gave him memories he will never forget, from stressful exams to the moments that made it all worth it. It taught him resilience, consistency, and how to keep going even when things get tough. Next year, he's excited to continue growing and chasing his goals. Arush is receiving the Leadership in Active Living 2026 for $100, sponsored by Imperial Dade.
Selena Kaur Shahal.
Selena is eager to pursue health sciences at Simon Fraser University this fall. She is incredibly grateful to her mom, dad, and brother for their unconditional love and for always putting her pillars of support. Selena looks forward to the next chapter of her life, and she is receiving the thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Gurjot Singh Chauhan.
Gurjot Singh Chauhan is proud to be a Khalsa Lion. He is receiving the thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Arjun Singh Chima.
Arjun will be pursuing a career in engineering. He would like to thank his family and friends for being there for him. Throughout his journey, whenever he felt overwhelmed, their constant encouragement provided him the strength he needed, which kept him moving, pushing forward till the end. He is receiving the thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Gurlaganpreet Singh Chima.
Gurlaganpreet would like to thank his family for their support and his friends who made this journey unforgettable. He would like to thank everyone who helped him along the way. He could not have done it without them. A big shout out to Kambir Singh Pada for annoying him since the start of school. He is receiving the Leadership in Active Living 2026 for $100, sponsored by Imperial Dade, Excellence in Peer Tutoring 2026 for $100, and the Overall Greatest Progress Award 2026 for $100.
Pavandeep Kaur Devgan.
Pavandeep is grateful for her family and friends who supported her every step of the way. Pavandeep is receiving the Thank You for Choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Jasnoor Kaur Thaliwal.
Jasnoor Dhaliwal will be pursuing sciences at UBC next year. She would like to thank her family for their support throughout high school. She's also grateful for her friends and will always cherish these experiences, especially the memories she built in the past 5 years. Jasnoor is receiving the Excellence in Social Justice 2026 for $100, Embodiment of the Khalsa Lion Spirit 2026 for $100, the Holistic Achievement Award for $100 sponsored by Serdal Rentals, the Most Helpful Khalsa Lion of 2026, and the Thank You for Choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Varneet Thaliwal.
After graduation, Varneet plans to pursue a Bachelor of Science. She'd like to thank her family, best friends, and teachers, especially Dr. Jones, for their constant support and encouragement along the way. Varneet is receiving the Excellence in Literary Studies 12, 2026 for $100, Excellence in Social Justice 2026 for $100, and the Dedication to the Creative Process for Woodworking 2026 for $50, sponsored by Bombay Engraving.
Gursimran Singh Tami.
Gursimran would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for supporting him throughout high school. Now, on to bigger things. Gursimran is receiving the Graduating Class Punjabi Expert, Punjabi as a Second Language 2026 for $100. He's also receiving the Thank You for Choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100 and the PAC Scholarship for $250.
Manroop Kaur Tesi.
From debating the Communist Manifesto in AP government to questioning gender and identity in literature class, Manroop has found beauty in learning, laughter, and growth. She'll carry with her the shared lunches, the friends who became family, and the lessons that shaped her voice. With gratitude for her family's constant support, she hopes to keep seeking knowledge, kindness, and the courage to make even small, meaningful changes. Manroop is receiving the AP Comparative Government and Politics 2026 for $100, Excellence in Social Justice 2026 for $100, Contributions to the Human Rights Club 2026 for $50, sponsored by Staples, and the Greatest Commitment for Gurdwara Sahib 2026 for $100.
Avinur Singh Tillon.
Thank you, Ms. Thomas. Avinur would like to thank his friends, family, and teachers for helping him come this far. The journey has been long and hard, but fulfilling nonetheless, and he can only hope for it to stay that way. Avinur today is receiving Excellence in Calculus 2026 for $100, Excellence in Pre-Calculus 2026 for $100, and graduating class roboticist 2026 for $50.
Dilroop Kaur ਢਿੱਲੋਂ
High school has been a whirlwind, a journey of resilience, and a battle uphill for Dilroop every day. Her favorite part has always been going home at 3 o'clock, but heading home for the last time feels like the start of life she has been waiting for. It is beyond crucial to acknowledge nothing is ever promised, but if it's in God's will, it is beyond exciting to think of life beyond this point. Thank you to anyone and everyone who has helped her walk across this stage today. Dilroop is receiving Excellence in Indigenous Studies 2026 for $100.
ਗੁਰਲੀਨ ਕੌਰ ਢਿੱਲੋਂ
Gurleen Tillon got through high school thanks to her family and friends who made it less terrible. Between laughs, chaos, and morning that needed a nudge, it was quite the ride. Special thanks to her parents for letting her do things her way. Next year, she's ready for new adventures, hopefully on her own 2 feet.
ਹਰਜੋਤ ਕੌਰ ਢਿੱਲੋਂ
Harjot is thankful for her family, friends, and mentor for always having her back and pushing her to be her best. Some of her best memories have come from soccer, coaching, and growing into a leader. Next year, Harjot will continue her education to become a radiographer and travel the world. Harjot is receiving Young Chef Award 2026 for $50, sponsored by Veggie Garden Pizza, Holistic Achievement Award for $100, sponsored by Sir Dell Rentals, and thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
ਪਵਨੀਤ ਕੌਰ ਢਿੱਲੋਂ
Pavneet is grateful to be graduating with such an amazing group of people and thankful for the constant support from her friends, family, and teachers, especially Dr. Jones. High school has given her so many memories she will never forget. This fall, Pavneet will be attending the University of British Columbia to pursue a Bachelor of Science with plans to continue on the path towards medicine. She is excited to see where this next chapter takes her. Pavneet is receiving Excellence in AP Biology 2026 for $100, Excellence in AP Chemistry 2026 for $100, Excellence in Literary Studies 12 2026 for $100, Excellence in Social Justice 2026 for $100, and Class Environmental Scientist 2026 for $100.
ਸਮਰੀਨ ਕੌਰ ਢਿੱਲੋਂ
Samreen will be attending Simon Fraser University to pursue a Bachelor of Science, aiming for a career in dentistry. She also thanks her family and friends, especially her sister, who had to sleep with the lights on because of all those late-night study sessions. She's excited for what's ahead and ready for this new chapter.
ਗੁਰਜੋਤ ਕੌਰ ਦੁਲੇ
Gurjot is deeply grateful to her parents whose unconditional love and countless sacrifices gave her the world and shaped every opportunity she's had. She would like to thank Ms. Verdech, Mr. McDonald, and Ms. Chandra for their continued support. She would also like to thank her personal diary, her best friend, Ekamjot, for always listening to even her smallest inconveniences. As she steps into this next chapter, she has received offers from UBC, SFU, Trinity Western University with a presidential scholarship, and KPU. She will be attending SFU in the fall to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Physiology. Gurjot is receiving Excellence in Philosophy 2026 for $100, contributions to Grad Fundraising Team 2026 for $50, sponsored by Staples, and thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
ਬਲਰੂਪ ਕੌਰ ਕੱਗ
Balroop Kaur Kag is proud to be a Khalsa Lion. Balroop is receiving thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Jasmine Kaur Kagg.
Jasmine will be studying psychology at Simon Fraser University. She would like to thank her friends and family for supporting her throughout her journey. Although there have been times where she felt very overwhelmed or doubted herself, their constant belief in her potential kept her going to achieve her goals.
Harleen Kaur Kotra.
As Harleen reaches this milestone, she is incredibly grateful for the people who supported her along the way. Thank you to her dad for his hard work and giving her opportunities she has today, and to her mom for her constant love and support through everything. To her younger siblings, thank you for being her biggest supporters. She is especially thankful for her best friend, Anmol, who's been by her side throughout high school. Through all the chaos and laughter, she's gotten her through more than she knows. Thank you to her teachers and everyone who helped shape who she is today. She's excited for what's to come next.
Kulraj Singh Kumar.
Kulraj is grateful to everyone who supported him throughout his journey, especially his family, friends, and teachers. High school gave him memories and friendships he will carry forever. Thank you for being part of this chapter of his life.
Jaipreet Singh Kumman.
Jaypreet is proud to be a Khalsa Lion. Jaypreet is receiving Graduating Class Powerlifting Champion 2026 for $100, sponsored by Ms. Kelly, and dedication to Gatka Award, Khalsa Secondary of 2026.
Ranveer Singh Kumman.
Ranveer Singh Kumar is proud to be a Khalsa Lion.
Ashdeep Singh Gill.
Ashiv has one message for everyone. Thank you. Ashivdeep is receiving Thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Gurleen Kaur Gill.
Gurleen is incredibly thankful for the love and support from her family and friends who have been by her side through everything. She appreciates them for always believing in her and pushing her to do her best. Next year, she is excited to travel the world and begin studying at Simon Fraser University for biomedical physiology as she works towards a future in medicine. Gurleen is receiving Thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Gurnihal Singh Gill.
Gurnihal would like to thank his family, friends, and mentors for guiding and supporting him throughout his high school years. He is especially grateful for the memories he has made through the school's basketball program, most notably the Portland trip, which gave him a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to play on an NBA court. He hopes to be blessed with the same success and good fortune in his future endeavors. Gurnihal is receiving Young Chef Award 2026 for $50, sponsored by Veggie Garden Pizza. Thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Harshan Singh Gill.
Harshan would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for helping him become the person he is today. High school came with many ups and downs, but he made it through with much more than he expected. Now he hopes to survive engineering. Harshan is receiving Excellence in AP Calculus AB 2026 for $100, English Studies Scholar of the Year 2026 for $100, and Excellence in Physics 12 2026 for $100, sponsored by Interglobe Communications. Graduating Class Engineer 2026 for $50, sponsored by Interglobe Communications, and thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Harsuk Singh Gill.
Harsuk would like to express his gratitude to his family, friends, and everyone who supported and encouraged him throughout his time at school, especially his teachers who always pushed him to think beyond simply understanding and never giving up. He will never forget the memories, friendships, and experiences that shaped who he is today. He is excited to continue his education in electrical engineering at UBC and looks forward to what the future holds.
Jashleen Kaur Gill.
Jashleen will soon be attending Simon Fraser University's psychology program and would love to honor and thank her biggest supporters in life, her parents. Mom and Dad, you are the reason I am where I am today and where I will go tomorrow, guiding me through every lesson along the way. Every fall and stumble, you were there, and now for every achievement. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸਹਾਰੇ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਉਹ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਹੀ ਰਹੋਗੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਵੱਲ ਮੈਂ ਵੇਖਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਤਾਕਤ ਹੋ. Jashleen is receiving, thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Rajveer Kaur Gill.
Rajveer feels incredibly grateful for her family, whose unwavering love and support have been a constant source of strength. Her mother's endless care and quiet sacrifices, along with her father's wisdom, even in his absence, continue to inspire her every day. Moreover, her best friends have been there throughout her high school journey, creating memories she will always cherish. As she steps into this next chapter, pursuing a Bachelor of Business Administration at university, she looks forward to making her friends and family proud in everything she does. Rajveer is receiving Excellence in Pre-Calculus 2026 for $100, Excellence in Genocide Studies for $100, Graduating Class Accountant 2026 for $50, and Graduating Class Punjabi Expert, Punjabi as a Second Language 2026 for $100.
Avraj Singh Gariwal.
Avraj never really liked school, but now that it's ending, it is quite a bittersweet feeling. The moments of anger, frustration, joy, and even sorrow will perhaps always stick with him no matter where life takes him. These 4 years have always been far from flawless. Even still, he is grateful to his friends, family for always standing by his side throughout the hardest times. Truly, it's been a great journey. Thank you to everyone. Avraj is receiving Excellence in Physics 12 2026 for $100, sponsored by Interglobe Communication. Excellence in Chemistry 12 2026 for $100, sponsored by Copytech. Graduating Class Entrepreneur 2026 for $50, sponsored by Punjab Printing. Economic Theory 12 for $50, and PAC Scholarship for $250.
Harshpreet Kaur Gariwal.
Harsh is excited to be attending the University of British Columbia next year, where she will be pursuing a Bachelor of Science. She would like to thank her mom, Mama, her brother, and most importantly, her dad for their constant support, guidance, and belief in her. She carries everything they've given her forward as she continues to grow. Harshpreet is receiving Excellence in AP Chemistry 2026 for $100, English Studies Scholar of the Year 2026 for $100, Excellence in Physics 12 2026 for $100, sponsored by Interglobe Communications, and thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Jashleen Kaur Gariwal.
Jashleen is excited to enter a new chapter in her life and looks forward to see what the future holds for her. She plans to study in the Faculty of Science in university. She is deeply grateful to her parents and her brother for their constant support for always encouraging her to pursue her goals in science. She also wants to thank her friends for making the long days feel much shorter. Jashleen is receiving Contributions to Grad Fundraising Team 2026 for $50, sponsored by Staples, Most Helpful Khalsa Lion 2026 for $100, and thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Joban Singh Gariwal.
Jobin would like to thank God for his guidance and protection over the past 5 years of high school. He is grateful for all of the support he received from his parents, sister, friends, family, teachers, and all of the KSS staff throughout his journey. Some of his favorite memories include volunteering with Khalsa Cares and hitting a fadeaway jump shot while playing basketball against Mr. McDonald. Jobin plans to attend UBC Sauder School of Business this fall. Jobin is receiving Excellence in Anatomy and Physiology 12 2026 for $100, Graduating Class Entrepreneur 2026 for $50, sponsored by Punjab Printing, Contributions to Student Leadership Team 2026 for $50, sponsored by Staples, Gurdwara Sahib Top Sevedar 2026 for $100, sponsored by Mrs. Kang, and thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Hargun Kaur.
Hargun Kaur is proud to celebrate this milestone after years of hard work, laughter, and growth. She is deeply grateful to her family and friends whose endless love and support carried her through every high and low. A heartfelt thank you to the Gurmukh department teachers whose guidance and wisdom left a lasting impression on her heart. Hargun Kaur looks forward to all of the adventures and opportunities that lie ahead. Hargun is receiving Excellence in French 2026 for $50, Excellence in Kirtan for 2026 for $100.
Harjap Singh Heer.
Harjap is proud to be a Khalsa Lion. Harjap is receiving Excellence in 20th Century World History for $100, Greatest Commitment for Gurdwara Sahib 2026 for $100, and thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Rehat Kaur Heher.
Rehat Kaur would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for their constant support. She is especially grateful to her parents for their love, sacrifices, and encouragement. She appreciates her teachers for guiding her and helping her grow throughout high school. Rehat Kaur is honored to receive a $40,000 entrance scholarship, and will be attending Simon Fraser University to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree. She looks forward to continuing her journey toward a future career in medicine. Rehat Kaur is receiving Contributions to Student Leadership Team 2026 for $50, sponsored by Staples, Top Female Gatka Player Khalsa Secondary 2026 for $100, and thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Jasleen Kaur Janda.
Jasleen Janda will be pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences at Simon Fraser University. She is especially grateful to her family for their endless support, sacrifices, and for always standing by her side through everything. She values sports for keeping her motivated and helping her push through her challenges. She also thanks her friends for the many memories they've created together along the way. Shout out to the study hall teacher for never getting tired of us. Jasleen is receiving Graduating Class Top Female Athlete 2026 for $100, sponsored by Ms. Kelly.
Divnoor Singh Jassal.
Divnoor would like to thank all of his teachers for supporting him throughout this important journey. Thanks to his friends who made this time here fun. He wants to get a summer internship at Goldman Sachs. A big shout out to Abraj for all the great recommendations and to Coffee for keeping them alive. Divnoor is receiving Excellence in Indigenous Studies 2026 for $100, Graduating Class Entrepreneur 2026 for $50, sponsored by Punjab Printing, Graduating Class Accountant 2026 for $50, sponsored by Copytech.
Mannat Preet Kaur Changra.
Manat would like to thank her family for their unwavering support, her friends for all the laughs, and her teachers for guiding her through every challenge. High school was filled with growth, memories, and lessons that shaped her into who she is today. She has learned to stay focused, work hard, and keep pushing forward. She is excited to continue her journey by studying biology and working towards a future in dentistry. Now, Mr. McDonald will take over for reading of the bios.
Anshdeep Kaur.
Anshdeep is really thankful to her parents and her brother for always trusting her, believing in her, and supporting her. They've helped her become who she is today. As she moves forward, she just hopes to have a happy and peaceful life and is excited for what the future holds.
Pavneet Kaur.
Pavneet Kaur is known for her bold personality and strong presence. She would like to thank her family for their constant support and encouragement. From endless laughs to unforgettable moments with friends, she made sure her high school years were anything but boring. Pavneet is receiving the Young Chef Award for $50, sponsored by Veggie Garden Pizza, and the Exceptional Lab Assistant Award for $100.
Chavpreet Kaur.
Chavpreet is incredibly grateful for her family and all the love and support they have given her through everything. She appreciates how they have always believed in her and encouraged her to do her best. Next year, she's excited to travel the world, meet new people, and pursue a bachelor's degree in business.
Devroop Kaur.
Devroop is excited to be attending the University of British Columbia next year, where she will be pursuing a Bachelor of Design in Architecture, Landscape Architecture, and Urbanism. She's grateful for the people who have surrounded her and who show her unconditional love as they have helped shape her into the person she is today. She cherishes the moments spent laughing with her friends in the study hall. Shout out to the study hall teacher for never getting tired of her. Devroop is receiving Excellence in Pre-Calculus 2026 for $100, Graduating Class Woodworker for $50, sponsored by Bombay Engraving, contributions to the Khalsa Cares program for $50, sponsored by Staples, Top Female Basketball Player 2026 for $100, sponsored by Miss Kelly, and thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools from K to 12 for $100.
Gulraj Kaur.
Gulraj is immensely grateful to her teachers, friends, and family for their constant encouragement throughout her journey. High school has shaped her into who she is today, and she will always cherish the experiences and memories she has made along the way. She is especially appreciative of the times that forced her to develop and explore beyond her comfort zone. Next year, she's excited to attend UBC in the Bachelor of Science program to continue working towards her goals. Gulraj is receiving the Holistic Achievement Award for $100, sponsored by Sirdell Rentals, a PAC scholarship for $250, and a thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from K to 12 for $100.
Inderpreet Kaur.
Inderpreet is grateful for her family's endless love, strength, and sacrifices that made this moment possible. Throughout high school, she met incredible people, friends who became family, and teachers who guided and supported her along the way. From early morning calls before school to late night talks, shared stress, and constant laughter, these memories became the most meaningful part of her journey. With heartfelt thanks to everyone who stood by her along the way, you know who you are.
Jasmeet Kaur.
Jasmeet has always believed that big dreams start with bold first steps. Throughout her time at school, she's been driven by passion for business and an entrepreneurial spirit that set her apart. After graduation, she will pursue a business degree and turn her startup dreams into reality. The best is truly yet to come. Jasmeet is receiving Economic Theory 12 Award and a PAC scholarship for $250.
Manbir Kaur.
Manbir Kaur plans to pursue the dental hygienist program at George Brown College. She looks forward to building her future in this field with dedication and hard work. She would like to thank her family and friends for her continuous support. She will always cherish the memories she made with her friends along the way. Manbir is receiving the Class Environmental Scientist Award for $100 and the Graduating Class Punjabi Expert, Punjabi as a First Language Award for $100.
Mehakdeep Kaur.
High school has been full of memories, learning, and friendships. Mehakdeep is thankful to everyone who helped her reach this moment. This graduation is just the beginning of new dreams and opportunities. She is excited to see where the future will take her.
Prabnoor Kaur.
Prabnoor would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for supporting her throughout her high school journey.
Puneet Veer Kaur.
Puneet will be attending Simon Fraser University to study health sciences. She would like to thank her parents for always motivating her to do her best. High school was full of ups and downs, but because of their constant support and simply their presence, it became much more bearable for her. She would also like to thank her uncle and auntie for their unwavering support throughout her journey.
Satvir Kaur.
Satvir wants to thank her family, friends, and teachers for guiding her through every challenge. She will never forget their friendships and memories that shaped her time here. She's excited for the future and everything it holds. Next year, she plans to continue her education and chase her ambitions.
Sukleen Kaur.
Sukleen wants to thank her parents for always believing in her and trusting her. She wouldn't be here without them, and she is really grateful to for everything that they have done for her. Next year, she's planning to take some time to explore new opportunities and figure out what's next.
Harshanveer Singh Khatra.
Harshanveer wants to thank his family and friends for their constant love, support, and encouragement throughout the journey. He can't forget these years in high school, all the memories, experiences, and friendships that have shaped who he is today. His plan next year is to get his pilot's license, and his goal is to become an airline pilot. He is currently in flight school working towards achieving that goal. He wants to thank his parents for their endless love and support.
Ishmeet Kaur Khosa.
Ishmeet is graduating with pride and excitement as she prepares to pursue a Bachelor of Psychology at SFU. She cherishes the time she spent in high school and the endless memories she's made along the way. She will cherish these memories with her forever. Ishmeet would like to thank her friends for cheering her up, her parents for their unwavering support, and her siblings for always being there. She looks forward to the next chapter. Ishmeet is receiving the Thank You for Choosing Khalsa Schools from K to 10 for $100.
Prabdeep Singh Khurana.
Prabdeep is proud to be a Khalsa Lion.
Harnoordeep Kaur Kunar.
Harnoordeep Kunar will be pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Nursing at BCIT next year. She would like to thank her mom and family for their constant support and always being there for her. She's grateful for her family and friends and will always cherish these experiences, especially the memories she built through basketball. Shout out to the study hall teacher for never getting tired of her. Perseverance in the Athletics Award for 2026 for $100, sponsored by Ms. Kelly, and a thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from K to 12 for $100 for Harnoordeep.
Harjap Singh Lail.
Harjap is grateful to his parents for always supporting him and pushing him to be his best, even when he didn't see it for himself. He's also thankful to his friends and teachers for making these years memorable and challenging him to grow. He'll always remember the moments along the way that made this journey unforgettable. He will be attending SFU to pursue engineering in the Faculty of Applied Sciences. Harjap received the graduating class roboticist for $50.
Jashandeep Singh Lali.
Jashandeep is grateful to his family, friends, and teachers for supporting him throughout this journey. One memory he will always carry with him is the hard work, stress, and laughs that made these years unforgettable. Next year, he plans to attend the JIBC and work towards becoming a police officer. Jashan is receiving the Top Male Basketball Player 2026 for $100, sponsored by Ms. Kelly.
Harmanat Kaur Lali.
Harmanat would like to thank her family and friends for their constant support and encouragement throughout her life. She's truly grateful for all the memories and moments she's shared along the way.
Jasmeet Kaur Malli.
Jasmeet is so grateful to be standing here today surrounded by family, friends, and the teachers who've supported her every step of the way. One of her favorite memories will be the fun and laughter they shared during school events and her time with friends. Thank you to her parents and teachers for encouraging her. She's excited to start the next chapter at university and keep working towards her dreams. Jasmeet is receiving the graduating class Punjabi expert, Punjabi as a first language, for $100, sponsored by Copytech.
Sach Parwandeep Kaur.
Sach Kaur is graduating with gratitude and excitement as she prepares to pursue a career in healthcare, beginning her Bachelor of Science at SFU. She's deeply grateful for the unforgettable memories she shared with her friends, the guidance and encouragement of her teachers, and the unwavering support of her family. She carries these experiences with her as she steps into the next chapter.
Sai Rahman.
Thank you, Mom, for always believing in Saira and loving her no matter what. She wouldn't be here without you. To her family and friends, thank you for cheering her on.
Simrat Kaur Matreja.
Fueled by coffee, a color-coded calendar, and last-minute deadlines, Simrat spent high school balancing school, fun, and extracurriculars. She's now leaving her home in pursuit of university, new adventures, and a bachelor's in law. She would like to thank her parents, stubborn younger brother, friends, and teachers, especially Mr. McDonald, you're welcome, for supporting her unconditionally through high school. Simrat is receiving, don't go anywhere, excellence in AP English Literature and Composition for $100. Excellence in AP World History for $100. Excellence in Indigenous Studies for $100. Excellence in Philosophy for $100. Contribution to the Khalsa Cares program for $50, sponsored by Staples. Contribution to the Human Rights Club for $50, sponsored by Staples. Math League National Team Honor Roll, Canadian Senior Mathematics Competition Distinction, Canadian Lynx Mathematical Competition, second quartile recognition. Most Progress in Santia Award for $100, sponsored by Mrs. Rungi, and a thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools from K to 12 for $100.
Simran Kaur Mattu.
Simran would like to thank her family, teachers, and especially her best friend for their constant support and encouragement throughout her journey. She is grateful for all the memories and experiences that brought her to this moment. Next year, she plans to pursue dental hygiene and continue working towards her future goals. Simran is receiving a thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools from K to 12 for $100.
Harman Singh Nagra.
Harman Nagra is a proud 2026 graduate of Khalsa School. He would like to thank his parents for their endless love and support throughout the journey. None of this would have been possible without them. Harman is receiving a thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from K to 12 for $100.
Jaskaran Kaur Nahal.
Thank you to Jaskaran's mom, her friends, and Miss Kelly for supporting and believing in her. As she closes this chapter in life, she's excited to begin her studies in nursing and towards a bright future.
Kamveer Singh Padda.
This year has been a great one, from times of completing assignments past 2 a.m. to laughing with friends. Being here has truly shown him a glimpse into the next stage and has helped him make peace with the upcoming end. Even though he might never meet some of you again, he thanks you all and hopes we have all had a memorable 12th grade year. Special thanks to his family, friends, especially Gurlagan, and teachers. Kambir is receiving Excellence in Peer Tutoring for $100, the Holistic Achievement Award for $100, sponsored by Sirdell Rentals, and a thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools from K to 12 for $100.
Indrajit Kaur Panesar.
Indrajit is a very funny, energetic girl who brings positivity Wherever she goes, she would like to pursue a career in nursing at Douglas College. She deeply appreciates her mother and brother who constantly make her smile and support her through life's challenges. Indrajit is grateful for God's guidance, which she believes is leading her down the right path. She would like to make this world a better and more caring place. Indrajit is receiving the greatest commitment for Gurdwara Sahib 2026 for $100 and a PAC scholarship for $250.
Gurkaran Singh Faguda.
A special thanks to Gurkaran's family, especially his mother. She's always there for him whenever he needs her, and without her, he wouldn't be standing here in front of y'all. He will forever cherish the friendships and memories he created through these amazing years of his life. He's just grateful that he wasn't a slave to education, but rather a free man who embraced the ideology of living life the way he wanted to live it. Gurkaran is receiving Thank You for Choosing Khalsa Schools from K to 12 for $100. And I will pass things over to my colleague, Mr. Morwood.
Puneet Kaur Puni.
Puneet is grateful to her family, friends, and teachers for their unwavering support, and especially thankful to her older sister for guiding her along the way. She plans to pursue a Bachelor of Social Work and hopes to become an occupational therapist in the future. Puneet is receiving Thank You for Choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100. Oops, sorry.
Sukhnimer Kaur Rana.
Nima would like to thank her family and friends for their support throughout high school. Next year, she is excited to pursue criminology. Sukhmanar is receiving Contributions to Grad Fundraising Team 2026 for $50, sponsored by Staples.
Akashveer Singh Randhawa.
Akashveer Randhawa will be attending JIBC to pursue a degree in law enforcement studies. He hopes to enter the field of law enforcement and become a police officer. Akashveer would like to thank his parents and sister for constantly supporting him to reach this milestone. He is also grateful for his friends and teachers who have supported him throughout his journey.
Manpreet Singh Sabharwal.
Manpreet wants to thank his family and teachers for the guidance and his friends who made KSS feel like home. The friends he made here have made every moment worth it. Those are the memories he's taking with him.
Sahilveer Singh Sandhu.
Big thanks to Sahilveer's family and friends for supporting him all the way. Special shout out to Ikraj and Harsimran for being so nice and making him look taller in every picture. This year was really special and he appreciates everyone who has been part of the journey. After this, he'll be going into nursing, continuing the family tradition and learning along the way. Sahilveer is receiving Perseverance in Academics Award 2026 for $50, sponsored by Jassel Signs.
Samraj Singh Sangha.
Shout out to Samraj's family for putting up with him and his friends for making high school unforgettable. From stressing over tests to messing around when we shouldn't have, it's been a ride. He will miss the memories more than the homework. Next year, he will be working toward becoming a police officer. Samraj is receiving Thank You for Choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Sandeep Sareen.
Sandeep is proud to be a Khalsa Lion.
Shaina Sareen.
Shaina is deeply grateful for all the memories she created throughout high school and for everyone who's part of her journey. After graduation, she plans to pursue her Bachelor's of Science at UBC. She would like to give a special shout out to her family, her best friend Arsh for always supporting her through the ups and downs of high school, and her grandmother Neelam Sareen, whom she feels incredibly lucky and grateful to have in her life. Shaina is receiving Holistic Achievement Award for $100 sponsored by Sertal Rentals.
Baltej Kaur Sekhon.
Baltej will be furthering her education in post-secondary with a Bachelor's of Architecture to fulfill her dream of becoming a future architect. Baltej would also like to thank her family and friends, especially her parents and brother, for their continued support in all her endeavors and dreams. Baltej is receiving Young Chef Award 2026 for $50, sponsored by Veggie Garden Pizza. Graduating class Punjabi Expert, Punjabi as a Second Language 2026 for $100. Greatest Commitment to Gurdwara Sahib 2026 for $100. Thank you for choosing Khalsa Secondary Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100. Oops.
Damanjot Kaur Sekhon.
Damanjot is excited to pursue business at the BD School of Business at SFU. She would like to thank her family and friends for their constant support, encouragement, and belief in her, which have helped shape her into the person she is today. She is especially grateful for the guidance and memories they shared along the way. Shout out to the study hall teacher for never getting tired of us. Damanjot is receiving. Thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100. And a PAC scholarship for $250.
Karamveer Kaur Sekhon.
Karamveer Sikon would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for all their support in her journey till here. Although it was a long journey and the years went by really fast, she will always cherish the memories made within this school. Karamveer is receiving. Thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Parineet Kaur Sidhu.
She would like to thank her family, especially her parents, for being her unwavering pillars of support. She also thanks her teachers for their guidance and encouragement. Next year, she is excited to begin her studies in criminology. Once again, she extends her gratitude to everyone who supported her. Parineet is receiving Overall Greatest Progress Award 2026 for $100. Young Chef Award 2026 for $50, sponsored by the Veggie Garden Pizza.
Tajveer Singh Sidhu.
Tajveer Singh Sidhu would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers. He is extremely grateful for all the experiences he has had. He is planning to attend Simon Fraser University for Engineering Sciences. Tajveer is receiving. Thank you for choosing Khalsa Secondary Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Baljot Singh.
This journey wouldn't have been possible without the constant love, support, and sacrifices of Baljot's parents, who stood by him through every challenge and milestone. He also wants to sincerely thank his uncle, Mr. Sandeep Gill, for his guidance, encouragement, and support throughout his journey, for helping him shape his future. He is grateful for everyone who was part of this chapter of his life and looks forward to everything the future holds. Baljot is receiving Excellent Creative Writer in Punjabi 2026 for $100. Greatest Commitment in Santhia Award 2026 for $100, sponsored by Mrs. Ranji.
Daman Singh.
Daman is proud to be a Khalsa Lion.
Eknoor Singh.
Eknor would like to thank his family, teachers, and friends for always supporting him through every challenge. His favorite high school memories are the moments he spent laughing in class when they were supposed to be serious, as well as playing basketball with his friends. Next year, he plans to pursue a career in law enforcement and continue growing in strength and discipline. Eknor is receiving Excellence in Tabla 2026 for $100. Gurbani Recitation Award 2026 for $100. Dedication to Gaska Award, Khalsa Secondary 2026.
Ekraj Singh.
Ekraj Singh is graduating with excitement and plans to attend either the University of British Columbia or the British Columbia Institute of Technology to pursue applied science engineering. He thanks his family and friends for their support throughout his journey, with a special shout out to Sahil Sandhu. And by the way, we still have the same height, bro. One of his favorite memories was playing at the Portland Trail Blazers Arena with his basketball team, a true once-in-a-lifetime opportunity playing on an NBA court. Ekraj looks forward to a future and all the opportunities ahead. He is receiving Excellence in Genocide Studies for $100, Excellence in Fitness and Conditioning 2026 for $100, sponsored by Imperial Dade. Graduating Class Engineer 2026 for $50, sponsored by Interglobe Communications. Top Male Gaska Player in Khalsa Secondary School 2026 for $100, Excellence in Tabla 2026 for $100, and a PAC Scholarship for $250.
Jashanpreet Singh.
Jashanpreet is really grateful to his family for their constant support and to his teachers for guiding him every step of the way. He will always remember the good times with his friends, especially the moments he made that made school feel more like just classes. These years have taught him a lot, not just academically, but about life. Next year, he is excited to start a new chapter and continue working towards his goals. Jashanpreet is receiving a PAC scholarship for $250.
Manjosh Singh.
Manjosh remarks that every step matters, and he is thankful for it all. The lessons, the growth, the people who supported him, it all shaped him into who he is today. Now he moves forward with gratitude and bigger goals ahead. Ma'am Josh is receiving Top Contributor Khalsa Secondary School Soccer Program for 2026 for $100, sponsored by Miss Kelly.
Meherdeep Singh.
Meherdeep Singh would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for their constant support and encouragement. He is especially grateful to the school community for helping him transition smoothly from the UK to Canada when he joined in grade 10, making Surrey feel like home. Over the years, he's built lasting memories and grown through every challenge. Meherdeep plans to pursue studies in cybersecurity next year. Meherdeep is receiving Graduating Class Entrepreneur 2026 for $50, sponsored by Punjab Printing. Graduating Class Engineer 2026 for $50, sponsored by Interglobe Communications. Perseverance in Academics Award 2026 for $50, sponsored by Jassal Signs. Excellence in Tabla 2026 for $100.
Pohulmeet Singh.
Pohulmeet would like to thank his family and friends for always supporting him, as well as his teachers for helping him grow and learn over the years. One cherishes all the laughs and moments he shared with his friends, especially during school events and classes. He said the journey was not always easy, but it helped shape who he has become today. Next year, he plans to continue his education and work toward future goals. Pohulmeet is receiving Perseverance in Academics Award 2026 for $50, sponsored by Jassal Signs.
Tajveer Singh.
Tajveer would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for supporting him throughout his high school journey. One of his favorite moments was going to Nanaimo for a basketball tournament with his friends. He is grateful for everything he learned and for the people he met along the way.
Taranjot Singh.
Taranjot is grateful for the beautiful journey of the past 2 years. He expresses sincere thanks to all his teachers and friends who made the experience so special. Together, they created the unforgettable memories that he will cherish forever.
Arshdeep Kaur Sohud.
Arshdeep reflected that people often say you never realize the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. And looking back, that felt true for her. High school was not just about reaching this day, but about late nights, the pressure, the moments that pushed her to keep going. Some of the memories she will hold onto are the most simple ones that did not seem important at the time, but somehow meant everything. She expresses deep gratitude to her family, friends, and teachers for always being there for her. She is walking into what comes next with confidence, into the university she once hoped for, knowing everything she worked for led her here. And now it is her turn to decide where she goes from here. She was receiving Exceptional Lab Assistance Award 2026 for $100, Graduating Class Punjabi Expert, Punjabi is a second language, 2026 for $100.
Sukhdeep Kaur Somal.
Sukhdeep would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers for their constant support and for helping her through the last 5 years. She says she will truly miss competing in Kirtan competitions and will never forget the late nights spent at school along with the classes she may or may not have skipped for robotics. The 4 years she spent on the robotics team felt like the main reason she came to school. But they also became some of the most meaningful and memorable moments of her high school experience. She is now moving on to pursue a bachelor's degree in software systems at Simon Fraser University, so it seems the late nights are far from over. Sukhdeep is receiving, thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools from BC to kindergarten to grade 12 for $100, PAC scholarship for $250.
Gurnoor Kaur Torna.
Gurnoor has committed to UBC Sciences, starting her journey to finally having Doctor in front of her last name. She would like to thank her parents and family who have always stood by her and supported her decisions, acting as a pillar in her life. She is utterly excited to begin life as an adult and take on life head-on. Gurnoor is receiving Excellence in Anatomy and Physiology 12 for 2026 for $100. Young Chef Award 2026 for $50, sponsored by Veggie Garden Pizza. Thank you for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 for $100.
Gurleen Kaur Virk.
Gurleen would like to thank Khalsa School for helping her find her voice. She shared that it took years of hard work, late nights, and unwavering faith to reach this milestone. And as she moves forward, she remains committed to staying true to her roots and pursuing excellence with confidence and purpose.
Navdeep Kaur.
Navdeep would like to thank her family and friends for being her constant support system throughout her journey. Their encouragement helped her stay strong and motivated. As she graduates, she looks forward to pursuing a career in dentistry and making a positive impact.
And last but not the least, Amrit Raj Singh Chawar.
Amrit Raj would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for helping him become the person he is today. His favorite memory from high school is staying at school until 2 a.m. to finish the robot the night before the robotics competition. He will be attending UBC next year to study engineering and hopes one day to be a mechanical engineer. Amrit is receiving Excellence in AP Physics 2026 for $100, sponsored by Interglobe Communication. Excellence in AP Calculus AB 2026 for $100. Excellence in Chemistry 12 2026 for $100. Excellence in French 2026 for $50. Graduating Class Computer Programmer 2026 for $50, sponsored by Jassel Signs.
Come in and have seating over here. Could I get a big round of applause for our graduating class of 2026? Okay, so we're all teachers, and we believe in classroom movement. Okay? So, मैं request करदी हां कि जिन्हें अपने डोर में खड़े आ we're into the last part अपने presentation of scholarships. So ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ recognizing students who got scholarships, some of our bigger awards. So my request is we have seating over here. We have seating in the bleachers. Tusi please aajo, right? So if we could do that. And if someone needs to stand up and stretch for like 30 seconds, you can do that right now, okay? But we're going to start off, and we want to recognize all of our students whose hard work, dedication, and achievements throughout high school have earned them scholarships. This year, the graduating class has accumulated a total of $250,000 of scholarships. So 250,000. And there's more coming. These scholarships represent not only academic success, but also commitment, perseverance, leadership, and many ways our students have distinguished themselves. As Mr. McDonald reads names of our scholarship recipients, so grads, I need you to pay attention, because this is where you are now going to be kind of climbing over each other. I hope not. I hope we've left you enough room. Okay? So you're going to come up to the stage, receive your recognition medal, and then once all the recipients have been called, we're doing it in groups, we'll take a group photo. So don't leave. Okay?
Okay. We will begin with Rehet Korher. Rehet is receiving the District Authority Scholarship for $1,250 and an SFU undergraduate entrance scholarship for $40,000. Ekamjot Kaur Bagri. Ekamjot is receiving a District Authority Scholarship for $1,250, a UVic entrance scholarship for $3,000, and an SFU undergraduate entrance scholarship for $40,000. Harleen Kaur Ajla. Harleen is receiving the UVic President's Entrance Scholarship for $5,000 and an SFU undergraduate entrance scholarship for $40,000. Folks, let's give a big round of applause to these ladies. Okay, we will continue with Gurjot Kaur Dulai. Gurjot is receiving a District Authority Scholarship for $1,250, a Celebrating Youth Mental Health Champions Scholarship for $750, and a TWU Entrance Scholarship for $24,000. Rajveer Kaur Gill. Rajveer is receiving the International Excellence Entrance Scholarship to SFU for $10,000. Chappreet Kaur. Chappreet is receiving the UVic Entrance Scholarship for $3,000 and the TWU Entrance Scholarship for $6,000. Gurleen Kaur Gill. Gurleen is receiving the UVic Entrance Scholarship for $4,000 and the TWU Entrance Scholarship for $6,000. Harshan Raj. Harshan is receiving the UVic President's Scholarship for $6,000 and the UVic Faculty of Engineering Dean's Entrance Scholarship for $2,500. Harshan Gill. Harshan is receiving the UVic President's Entrance Scholarship for $5,000. And Amrit Raj Singh Zawar. Amrit is receiving the UVic Faculty of Engineering and Computer Science Dean's Entrance Scholarship for $2,000, the UVic President's Entrance Scholarship for $5,000, and the Horatio Alger Scholarship for $10,000. All right, remain on stage here, folks. We're going to call the rest of the scholarship recipients here to join you. So these are our District Authority Scholarship winners, and there will be a few other things alongside that. So receiving the District Authority Scholarship of $1,250, Harshpreet Kaur. Sugdeep Kaur Somal. Devroop Kaur. Devroop is also receiving the Salute BC Scholarship for $3,000 and the Wanjara Nomad Scholarship for $1,300. Jasnoor Kaur Dhaliwal. Selena Kaur Chahal. Simrit Kaur Matreja. Simrit is also receiving the ICBA Scholarship for $2,000. Anmoldeep Kaur Bajwa. Anmol is receiving the Trinity Scholarship for $2,000. Dilrup Kaur Delon. Dilrup is receiving the Chaco and Lies Simon Scholarship for $5,000. The Basant Motor Scholarship for $2,000. The Strive Scholarship for $500 and a PICS Scholarship for $500. Jasleen Korjanda. Jasleen is receiving the Surrey Goodwill Basketball Tournament Scholarship for $1,500. Harnodeep Kaur Kuner. Harnodeep is receiving the Surrey Goodwill Basketball Tournament Scholarship for $1,500. And Pavneet Kaur Delon. Pavneet is receiving the Surrey Firefighters Charitable Society Scholarship for $1,000. Folks, these are your scholarship recipients. Let's give them a big round of applause, please.
As they make their way back to their seats, a big round of applause for all of Khalsa Secondary School's scholarship recipients for 2026.
Okay, so we are reaching our major awards, our graduating class awards section. Before we do that, we would like to take a moment to recognize students who have made meaningful contributions to different programs at Khalsa Secondary. These students have given a tremendous amount of time, energy, and leadership to strengthen school programs and to create opportunities for others. Their involvement has helped build community, encourage participation, and leave a lasting and positive impact on our school. So, as each program is called, we're going to ask the recipients whose names are called to come forward to be recognized. We are going to start with one that is near to my heart, which is a recognition for contribution to the school Model United Nations program. So these ladies have been working with me in Model UN since 9th grade, and I'm really not sure that it would be, well, I'm actually certain, it would not be what it is now if it weren't for their leadership, their confidence, their commitment to discussion, diplomacy, and global awareness. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention their moves on the dance floor. So the recognition for the Model UN contribution program goes to Gurjot Kaur Dulai and Gurnur Kaur Turna. Please come on up, ladies.
Our next recognition is for contribution to the medical club. Our medical club gets together. They invite speakers into the school. These speakers speak to different health issues, but they also talk to students about pursuing a career in health sciences. They go out into the community and put on different, programs in terms of prevention of vaping, substance abuse, all of this. So these students spend endless hours planning these programs and speakers. So this recognition goes to Pavneet Dillon and Varneet Talibal.
So our next recognition is for contribution to the annual Jor Mela. So these students gave an enormous amount of time and effort to support one of our busiest and most important events. So this recognition goes to the following students: Courage Kaur, Gurjot Kaur Bilai, Jasleen Grewal, Jovan Grewal, Amrit Raj Singhswar, and Karamveer Kaur Sekon. Please come on up, guys.
Our next program recognition is contribution to the Seva Committee. These students have shown dedication to service, leadership, and giving back to the school community through Seva. They help support a program that encourages students to serve others with humility, responsibility, and care. We would like to recognize Rehat Kaur Hair, the founding director of the Seva Committee, for her leadership in helping guide this initiative from the beginning. We would also recognize other founding members, Ekamjot Kaur Bagri and Sukhdeep Kaur Somal, for their dedication, support, and commitment to serving others through this committee.
And our final program recognition, and this one is near and dear to my heart as well. This is for contribution to the robotics program. These students have shown dedication, teamwork, and problem solving while helping represent and grow our robotics program, which is a very successful program for the school. This recognition goes to Amrit Raj Singhswar and Sukhdeep Kaur Somal. And I believe that Mr. Gulati has written down a few words about these two students. I'm going to read them here. Amrit Raj first came to the club in grade 11 with humility, dedication, and a willingness to learn. He quickly became someone the team could rely on through his consistency. As team captain this year, he led the team to provincials and kept everyone focused and contributing. I guess putting a turbo on literally anything really does work. For the great mark he has left in a short time, we proudly recognize his contribution to the club. And Sukhdeep, although she has left the stage, thank you for all your hard work and dedication to the club. Sukhdeep has been the lone girl on the robotics team for a long time, and she has constantly looked for ways to make robotics more welcoming for female students and has encouraged younger girls to see themselves in STEM programs. And so now, in the year she is leaving, her legacy is that we are seeing upwards of 6 girls joining the team. So Sukhdeep, your hard work has paid off in that sense. And Sukhdeep is leaving the program stronger than where it started.
I know कि सारे हैगे कि असी जाना या. We're on time, but we started waiting for parents in Punjabi Standard Time, so give us another 20 minutes. Okay? This final section, we move into our major graduating class awards for the afternoon. These awards recognize students who have excelled throughout their years at Khalsa Secondary and who are being honored for their outstanding character, service, leadership, skill, and achievement. We're going to start off with our Caring Lion Award. And could we get, I don't see, all right, I'm just looking for presenters. Could we get Ms. Sequinder Kaur and Dr. Jasveer Kaur to the stage, please?
Okay, so the Caring Lion Award was created to recognize students who lead with compassion, kindness, and generosity. These students are charitable, open-hearted, and always willing to go out of their way to support others. This year, we've spoken a lot about the importance of compassion, and these recipients truly represent the spirit of compassion through their actions and the way they care for those around them. This award is sponsored by one of my favorite local businesses. That would be Papa Plumbing. Each recipient will receive $150 for a total of $300. So if you hear your name, come on up. The Caring Lion Award for this year goes to Gulraj Kaur and Selina Kaur Chahal. And as these awards are being presented, Ms. Mullick and myself are going to share a few words about these students. So I'll start by talking about Selina. I've known Selina for a very long time, I think since 8th grade really. And there are so many things that come to mind when I think of Selina. Joy and humility being the words that immediately manifest. Caring is up there too. Every time the Khalsa Cares program is running an initiative, gathering care packages, fundraising at Gurdwaras, there was Selina front and center. She's always willing to volunteer her time, and she's always there with a big smile on her face and selfless joy in her heart. So thank you, Selina, for giving so much of yourself to the programs.
Gulraj Kaur is quiet, but her impact is deeply felt. She's steadfast in her commitment to her academics and to contributing to the school in her own way. She has spent many summers and breaks in the school office volunteering and helping with whatever needs to be done. She shows up without being asked, and she gives without looking for recognition. Even when things have been difficult, Gulraj continues to care. Her kindness is powerful, and her heart is generous, and she reminds us that caring does not always have to be loud to be meaningful. Thank you, Gulraj, for bringing your quiet strength, kindness, and caring spirit to our school. Congratulations.
Okay, so the next award is the Changemaker Award. So this recognizes graduating students who bring forward innovative ideas to contribute to the well-being of the school. These students show initiative, take accountability for their ideas, and work towards creating positive change through their commitment and effort. They're students who do not just talk about making a difference, they take action, and they help make Khalsa Secondary a better place for everyone. This award comes with a $150 award for each recipient for a total of $300, sponsored once again by Papa Plumbing. This year, the Changemaker Award goes to Devrup Kaur and Gurjot Kaur Dulai.
Devrup has been instrumental helping found the Khalsa Cares program. She's quiet, artistic, and a designing genius. This program included students designing artwork, selling it, and the funds being used for buying extensive care packages for women's shelters. In its first year, this program raised over $7,000, and every single dollar was used to support a person in need. The artwork created was envisioned by the group, and it was a success. This program has shown our student body that they can affect change. The group has shown me what students are capable of. Thank you, the group, for the positive change you've brought to Khalsa Secondary. Congratulations.
Just wait on stage there. Yeah. I have to be careful here because there's a risk of waterworks if I go a little bit too much here into the gratitude and warmth I have for Gurjot. Let me tell you something about Gurjot. She shows up. So she is tenacious, she is consistent, she is funny, despite sometimes her best efforts, and she shows up. And I always tell this to the kids. I say you don't have to be the smartest person in the room, although she often is. You don't have to be the most outwardly impressive. You have to be reliable. You have to be consistent. And Gurjot changed the Model UN team, as I mentioned before, into something even better than I could have hoped for. She changed her classes through her quiet wisdom and her stubborn persistence, which are a great combination. Ms. Mullick also wanted to acknowledge Gurjot's work towards mental health initiatives in the school. Every month, Gurjot works to put together presentations to educate students and parents on mental health triggers, challenges, and solutions. She organizes workshops. She is passionate about mental health advocacy. Thank you from both of us, from the bottom of our hearts, Gurjot, for your contributions.
I'm calling up Mr. Gill and Mr. Deep Singh to the stage, please, for the next award. Next, we will be presenting the Board of Trustee Award for Citizenship. This award is given to grade 12 students who participate in school and community service, show a positive attitude toward their peers, school, and community, and demonstrate civic responsibility, strong character, and the courage to do what is right. Both recipients of this award are kind, caring, and compassionate members of our community. They are quiet, but strong leaders who often contribute behind the scenes without seeking recognition. But their positive impact has been noticed and appreciated. This award is sponsored by Papa Plumbing. Each recipient will receive $200 for a total of $400. The Board of Trustee Award for Citizenship goes to Ekamjot Kaur Bagri and Amrit Raj Singh Zawar. Now I might cry. I've known Ekamjot Kaur way before I came to Khalsa School, actually probably since she was born. I'm so very proud to see how she's grown into being this outgoing, committed, compassionate, and loving individual, from consistently organizing kirtans for the elderly and the sick in the community to the Gatka field, to her AP classrooms. There's not a place where Ekamjot doesn't excel. She's always kind, always smiling, even when she's suffered one of her many injuries, and always, always helpful. Ekamjot is a friend everyone is lucky to have and a sevadar the community needs. It's my absolute pleasure to see her receive this award. She is so very deserving. Congratulations, Ekamjot.
So Amrit Raj is a perfect example of what it means to lead with quiet strength. The first thing you notice about him is his genuine kindness. He treats everyone, from younger students to staff members, with the same deep respect. And over the years, we have watched him grow into a thoughtful, dependable, mature young man who shows up for his school and community in so many ways, whether it's helping with events or fundraisers, taking responsibility behind the scenes, or contributing through robotics and outreach programs. Amrit gives his time with humility and a positive attitude, and he does this without asking for attention or spotlight, but he does it with sincerity, consistency, and a willingness to help. His compassion, integrity, and selfless dedication have made a lasting impact on our community, and we are both incredibly proud to recognize him with the Citizenship Award.
Thank you. Our next award is the Vice Principal's Award. Could I please have Ms. Sequinder Kaur to the stage, please? I'm looking for other vice principals that are here. This award is given to graduating students who have shown perseverance, resilience, and growth during their time at Khalsa Secondary. It recognizes students who have faced adversity and continued forward with strength. And these recipients have shown that progress is not only measured by where you start, but by effort, determination, and attitude you bring along the way. This award comes with a $250 sponsorship from Ms. Kelly, our Vice Principal, and the Vice Principal's award goes to Manroop Kaur Tesi and Harshpreet Kaur Garewal. Have you ever heard or read something and it's immediately clear that it's just so good, so insightful, so transcendent that you are almost jealous that you didn't think of it yourself? That's Manroop. Every single week. Mr. McDonald has thoroughly enjoyed working with her, particularly in AP English Literature, where she shows consistently the most profound insight and intelligence that he's ever seen from a high school student. This is someone who shows up, puts her best foot forward. For myself, Manroop, your seva, the way you stand, whether it's our Jor Millas, wherever it is, you show up, you're committed, and when no one else is there, you stay there. Congratulations, Manroop.
And for Harshpreet, I've got a story. So I'm sure her brother's here somewhere. I don't know. I think I saw him come in. Okay, I see him in the back. So I remember teaching Harshpreet's brother in 12th grade. I survived that somehow. And I kept hearing week after week, yo, bro, you got to wait till you meet my sister, man. All right, she's just so much smarter than me, bro. You're going to love her. And of course, we as teachers, we hear that often. So imagine my surprise and my absolute pleasure when this reputation turned out to be absolutely, completely true. Harshpreet is and has always been such a gem. She is selfless, hardworking, funny as heck, and yes, profoundly intelligent. She's faced down many hurdles in life, all of those hurdles. She has refused to be defeated by any of them. She is resilient, and I am proud to see her standing up here today. If anything, Harshpreet, I'd say your brother underestimated you. Your potential is limitless, and congratulations.
Thank you. Our next award is the Principal's Award for the Student of the Year. Could I please call up Ms. Gursimran Kaur and Mrs. Bhagat to present this award? These are our elementary school principals. So each year, the principal, myself, selects outstanding grade 12 students who truly represent the spirit of Khalsa Secondary School. These students have achieved their academic potential while also contributing positively to the school through curricular and co-curricular involvement. They are well-rounded, they're dedicated, and they're positive members of our graduating class who lead by example and make Khalsa Secondary proud. This award comes with a $300 sponsorship. The Principal's Award for Student of the Year goes to Simrat Kaur Matreja and Jovan Singh Garewal. So I still remember the day that Simrat came with her mom to take a tour of the school in grade 7, and she said something along the lines of, I want to be in the school maybe until like grade 9. And I remember speaking to this intelligent young lady at that time and thinking, I want to make sure that she graduates from here. And here we are today. And I didn't even have to do any arm twisting. Simrat Kaur is involved in every aspect of the school, whether it's athletics, extracurricular, dharmic religious events and performances, seva, or academics. Simrat's contributions to Khalsa Secondary are extraordinary, and she is an exemplary Khalsa Lions. Congratulations, Simrat.
I might be dating myself a bit here, but does anybody remember the Friendly Giant? Okay, thank you. Yeah. Well, meet ours. Jovan is 6 foot forever, and he is such a profound joy to be around. We talk about wanting our young men to be paragons and leaders for the next generation, to be exemplars of decency and intelligence and resilience and kindness and strength. And here is a young man who possesses all of those things in spades. His prodigious height is matched and, dare I say, even surpassed by his immense quality of character. I am so proud of this young man and everything he's come to represent. So congratulations, Joe.
The next award is the Paisa Pai Jeevan Singh Ji, founder of the School Award for Top Student in Religious Studies. I would like to call up Pai Jaswant Singh Ji, Gyani Karvinder Singh Ji, Dr. Jasveer Kaur Ji, can I also please call up Chacha Ji? This award recognizes students who are deeply committed to Sikhi and who inspire others to love and connect with Sikhi as well. These students are humble, they're dedicated, they're amritadhari, they're nityanemi, and they constantly strive to better themselves in Sikhi. They serve as positive role models through their actions, their devotion, and the way they carry themselves in the school community. The Paisa Pai Jeevan Singh Ji, founder of the School Award for Top Student in Religious Studies, goes to Prabneet Singh Goyal and Hargun Kaur. So Prabneet Singh always meets me with a wonderful and gaj-baj ke fateh. He spends all of his spare time in Gurdwara Sahib and works so hard to read Gurbani, better understand Gurbani. I will always appreciate his love for Sikhi, for inspiring his family onto this path, and for reminding me every day that no matter what kind of day I am having, an enthusiastic fateh from a Gursikh makes everything better. Hargun Kaur came to us in grade 11. Over these past 2 years, her love for Gurbani and Kirtan have inspired me. There have been days where I've gotten a bit upset with Hargun Kaur for always being in Kirtan class. But I envy her desire to always be able to do Kirtan. She's the most enthusiastic Kirtani and the best side Vajja Sakhi. And her supporting voice reminds me of Mataji, who used to accompany Paisa Pai Jeevan Singh Ji during Kirtans. I appreciate Hargun Kaur's commitment to our morning before school Asa Diwar programs. Congratulations, Prabneet Singh and Hargun Kaur. And our religious coordinator, Paisa Pai Jaswant Singh Ji, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਥੋੜੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਭਾਈ ਜੀਵਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਬਾਰੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਬੋਰਡ ਆਫ ਟਰਸਟੀ, ਪ੍ਰਿੰਸੀਪਲ, ਐਡਮਿਨਿਸਟ੍ਰੇਟਰ ਅਤੇ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਵਿਦਿਆਰਥੀਓ, ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸ਼ੁਭ ਅਵਸਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ। ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਭਾਈ ਜੀਵਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਸੱਚਖੰਡ ਵਾਸੀ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਅਥਾਹ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਸਦਕਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਭਗਤੀ ਪ੍ਰੇਮਾਂ ਸਦਕਾ ਇਹ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਏ। ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਬਾਨੀ, ਫਾਊਂਡਰ ਆਫ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਕੂਲ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੀਵਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਰੀ ਆਯੂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਰਪਿਤ ਹੁੰਦਿਆਂ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਰਾਹੀਂ, ਆਪਣੇ ਮਿੱਠੇ ਅਤੇ ਨਿਮਰਤਾ ਵਾਲੇ ਸੁਭਾਅ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜਿਆ। ਇੱਕ ਦੋ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਮੈਂ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝੀਆਂ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਪੰਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੱਖਰੀਆਂ ਵੱਖਰੀਆਂ ਸੰਪਰਦਾਵਾਂ, ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀਆਂ, ਜਥੇਬੰਦੀਆਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਸਤਿਕਾਰ ਸੀ। ਸੰਤ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਗਿਆਨੀ ਕਰਤਾਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਭਿੰਡਰਾਂ ਵਾਲੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਮੇਂ 'ਚ ਦਮਦਮੀ ਟਕਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਮੁਖੀ ਮਹਿਤਾ ਚੌਂਕ ਵਿਖੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਹਰ ਸਾਲ ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਵਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਹੋਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਨਵਾਈਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕਰੋ ਜਥੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਅਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਹੋਣਾ ਨੇ ਜਿਸ ਦਿਨ ਆਉਣਾ, ਅਤੇ ਸੰਤ ਕਰਤਾਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਹੋਣਾ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਿੰਘ ਨਾਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਰੇਲਵੇ ਸਟੇਸ਼ਨ 'ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਉ ਆਇਆ ਆਖਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਜਾਣਾ। ਜਦੋਂ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਟ੍ਰੇਨ ਤੋਂ ਉਤਰਨਾ ਅਤੇ ਸੰਤ ਕਰਤਾਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਦੌੜ ਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਗਲਵੱਕੜੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਿਲਣਾ। ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਹੋਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤਖ਼ਤ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਪਟਨਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿਖੇ ਹੈੱਡ ਗ੍ਰੰਥੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਮੌਕਾ ਮਿਲਿਆ। ਸੋ ਦੇਸਾਂ ਪ੍ਰਦੇਸਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਸੁਰੀਲੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਰਾਹੀਂ, ਕੀਰਤਨ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜਿਆ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੀਵਨ ਤੋਂ ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੋਨਾਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਬੇਨਤੀ, ਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ, ਕਿ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਜੀਵਨ ਤੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੋ ਗੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਗ੍ਰਹਿਣ ਕਰਨੇ। ਇੱਕ ਮਿਠਾਸ ਅਤੇ ਨਿਮਰਤਾ ਦਾ। ਨਿਮਰਤਾ ਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਸਿਟੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਤੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਨੂੰ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਸੀ, ਅਤੇ ਡੋਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਕਲੀਨ ਸ਼ੇਵ ਸੀ ਪਰਸਨ, ਕੇਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਰੱਖੇ, ਉਹ ਅਚਨਚੇਤ ਟਕਰਾ ਗਿਆ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨਾਲ, ਅਤੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਹੱਥ ਜੋੜ ਕੇ ਸੌਰੀ ਫੀਲ ਕੀਤੀ। ਅਤੇ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਵੱਲ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਮਾਏ, ਮੁਸਕਰਾਏ, ਕੁਛ ਬੋਲੇ ਨਹੀਂ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਕੁਛ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਇਆ। ਉਹ ਹੱਥ ਜੋੜ ਕੇ ਖੜਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਅਤੇ ਅੰਦਾਜ਼ਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਗਾਇਆ ਜਾ ਸਕਦਾ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਆਪਣੀ ਉੱਪਰਲੀ ਦਸਤਾਰ ਖੋਲ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਕਲੀਨ ਸ਼ੇਵ ਪਰਸਨ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਦੇ ਦਿੱਤੀ। ਉਹ ਬੜਾ ਹੈਰਾਨ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਕੇਸ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੱਖੇ, ਅਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਇਹ ਸੰਤ ਸਰੂਪ ਲੱਗਦੇ ਨੇ। ਅਤੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਮਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਿਆ, ਉਹਨੇ ਲੈ ਲਈ। ਇੱਕ ਦਸਤਾਰ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਤੇ ਕੀ ਪ੍ਰਭਾਵ ਪਿਆ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਗਿਆ। ਸੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਉਦਾਹਰਨਾਂ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀ, ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਕੁਛ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ, ਬਸ ਮੁਸਕਰਾ ਕੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵੱਲ, ਚਿਹਰੇ ਵੱਲ ਦੇਖੀ ਜਾਣਾ, ਤਾਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਬਦਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਸੀ। ਐਸਾ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਨਾਲ। ਬੇਸ਼ੱਕ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਰੀਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਨ, ਸੱਚਖੰਡ ਪਿਆਨੇ ਕਰ ਗਏ ਨੇ, ਪਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਅਸੀਸਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਅਰਦਾਸਾਂ ਸਦਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਦਿਨ ਬ ਦਿਨ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਸੋ ਮੇਰੀ ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਕੇ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ, ਕੀਰਤਨ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ, ਗੱਤਕਾ, ਤਬਲਾ, ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਸਿੱਖਿਆਵਲੀਆਂ ਕੇਵਲ ਇੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਛੱਡ ਜਾਣੀਆਂ, ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ। ਗੁਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਸੰਗ ਸਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾਲੇ, ਬਾਣੀ ਗੁਰੂ, ਗੁਰੂ ਹੈ ਬਾਣੀ, ਵਿੱਚ ਬਾਣੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਸਾਰੇ। ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ, ਆਪਣੇ ਜੀਵਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਨਾਲ ਰੱਖਣਾ, ਅਤੇ ਹੋਰਨਾਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਪ੍ਰੇਰਿਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜਨਾ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। Thank you. Our next award, we only have a few more left here, is the Sardar Gurdiyal Singh Neal Founding Principals Award for Top Student in Academics. May we please call up Mr. Kanwal Singh Neal, the son of Sardar Gurdiyal Singh Neal, to present this award. May I also call up Mr. Morwood and Dr. Jones. Sardar Gurdiyal Singh Neal was the founding principal of Khalsa School and a respected leader who made a lasting contribution to the Sikh community in BC. The Neal family has always been one of Khalsa School's greatest supporters, and we are grateful for their continued kindness, support, and uplifting ardas. This award recognizes students who are deeply committed to academics and have completed completed their education at Khalsa School with integrity. Recipients must have attended Khalsa Secondary School since grade 8. Today, we have 2 recipients, each receiving $500 each for a total of $1,000, sponsored by Gurdial Singh Neal and family. Both recipients are extremely hardworking and dedicated students. With many strong candidates this year, we actually had to go through 21 transcripts this year, and we have a formula that we put in, and we calculate GPAs and how we weight academic courses. And I'm going to tell you, out of those 21, there wasn't an average lower than 95%. So these students are way higher than that. The Sardar Gurdial Singh Neal Founding Principals Award for Top Student in Academics goes to Harshan Braj and Pavneet Gortilla. So Harshan's not someone who tries to draw attention to himself. He's so lost in his work that you have to say his name more than once to grab his attention. That's what his teachers tell me. But that quiet focus is what makes him so special. He was a grade 8 student winning mathematics competitions meant for senior students. He wasn't just participating, he was outperforming students several grades above him, actually everyone in the school, and setting a new benchmark for academic excellence at our school. Since then, he's continued to excel across academic areas, but mathematics is where he's truly made his mark. The number of math awards he's earned is remarkable, and he's inspired and motivated a lot of younger students and peers to take competitive mathematics more seriously and believe they can challenge themselves at a higher level. He may not say much, but his work speaks very loudly. We're proud to recognize him for his academic achievements and his journey through high school that he's completed with humility and integrity. Congratulations, Harshan.
I'm going to try something here. Colleagues, put your hand up if you've taught Pavneet Cordillo. Put your hand up if you've taught her. Okay, these two as well, I think, right? Keep your hand up if she has entered your classroom every single day with that same smile on her face and that same positive work ethic and that same intense intelligence and joy to be around. Yeah, everyone's hand is still up. Good, okay, so we're all in agreement then that Pavneet is extremely deserving of this. You know, Pavneet she was there actually in my first class at Khalsa Secondary School. She was the one 8th grader that I could rely on for meaningful, substantive engagement. She was consistently then, and clearly still is, the brightest light in her classrooms. And, you know, she has had this wisdom that these teachers have raved about from day one. She's always insightful, she's eager, she's creative. And although I haven't actually had the pleasure to teach her since 8th grade, I know on behalf of my colleagues here, you know, kept track of her through their classes and stuff, and I am so pleased, I know they are so pleased and proud to see the humble, hard-working young woman that she has become. So, on behalf of all of us, Pavneet, congratulations.
Thank you so much. So our second last award here is this is a new award this year. May I please call up the Ramana family, the Vinder Singh Ramana's family. Can you please come up to the stage? So this year, Khalsa School lost a deeply cherished member of our community, of our family. Anybody else who wants to come up who loved Devinder Singh from our Board of Trustees, please come up. The Board of Trustees, the administration, staff, and students of Khalsa School will forever remember Devinder Singh Ramana ji for his passion, for his faith and love with which he spoke about our schools. He deeply believed in the mission of Khalsa School. He had unwavering faith that our schools could guide every child, including those who were lost or walking on the wrong path toward a Sikh way of life. And he had so much pride in learning and speaking Punjabi. I still get calls at the front office. Sanu Devinder Singh ne bhejia. Devinder Singh kehanda phone kar liyo. Uthe Gurminder kaur ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਲਿਓ. Admission ਲੈਣੀ ਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਿਓ. He truly loved Gurbani and Kirtan. He could connect any conversation to Gurbani and sing Shabads for hours with devotion. He was blessed with the sangat of many great Gursikhs, including Bhai Sapai Jeevan Singh Ji, and he was especially close to our head Sevadar, Mr. Daman Singh Malik. And in honor of this, we've introduced the Bhai Devinder Singh Ji Excellence in Punjabi Scholarship. It celebrates his lifelong commitment to Punjabi, Sikhi values, and the belief that every child should speak, learn, and take pride in Punjabi. We were blessed to be in his Sangat, and we will forever miss his passion, his vision, and his love for Khalsa School. And in our hearts, we will always hear his voice echoing loudly, Punjabi Bolo. The student who's receiving this award today was not able to be with us. He's going to be here after the ceremony to meet the family. But I wanted to announce him here because this award and Devinder Singh are so near and dear to our hearts. The Bhai Devinder Singh Romana Award for Excellence in Punjabi goes to Kirat Singh Gill, a Canadian-born student who always speaks to me in Punjabi. And this award comes with a $500 cash prize and is sponsored by the family of Bhai Devinder Singh Romana. Can I please call up the Mullick family, please, to the stage for our final award. Mrs. Mullick. This is the final award. It's called the Bhai Daman Singh Mullick Seva Award. It's been 4 years on July 14th since our head Sevadar, Mr. Daman Singh Mullick, left this world. Mr. Mullick's life's work helped bring to life the vision of Bhai Sapai Jeevan Singh Ji, a school where Sikh children could learn, could grow, could practice Sikhi freely, and flourish in academics, athletics, and all areas of life. Today, in its 40th year, Khalsa School serves over 4,000 students from daycare to grade 12 across 4 campuses in the Lower Mainland. We started with 65 in 1986. Every year, I think to myself, perhaps we will miss him a little less, that time will heal. But the more time that passes, the more I think about how much I still wish I could tell him, how much advice we all still need, and how much we all still need him. I miss his leadership, and I often wonder what he would say about the decisions we make and the anecdotes he would tell us. A person who leaves a lasting impact is missed deeply, no matter how much time goes by. We miss him, but we remain committed to carrying his legacy forward. And many may not know this, but Mr. Mullick was not the only one in his family devoted to this kind of seva. His family continues to support educational seva across the world, including in Canada, in the United States, and in India. Today, we're honored to have with us Mr. Mullick's 2 sisters from the United States, their spouses, his brother from Delhi, and his beloved wife, Mrs. Raminder Kaur Mullick, to help present this award. For the students students, the Bhai Rabdaman Singh Malik Seva Awards recognizes students whose commitment to Seva stands at the highest level within our graduating class. It's given to students who have devoted exceptional time, energy, and heart to serving Khalsa School. They're not occasional helpers. They're consistently present, dependable, and willing to give their time whenever support is needed. And usually they're the quieter ones in the background. And what sets them apart is the depth of their dedication, their service, their passion. And it is unmatched amongst their peers. They have shown what it means to serve with humility, responsibility, and especially love for the school. And they serve all of our campuses, not just Khalsa Secondary. The two deserving recipients of this award this year, they will each receive $500 sponsored by Mrs. Malik and her family. The Bhai Rabdaman Singh Malik Seva Award goes to Rat Kaur Hair and Karmveer Kaur Seko. Rat is a tireless Sevadar. As the head of Khalsa Secondary School Seva Committee, she's involved in every aspect of Seva in our school. As president of our student leadership team and head of our Seva team, Rat does not just start things. She follows through and makes sure they happen, whether it's monthly langars, Gurpurab, and our amazing tournament of laser tag for our student body. I will miss Rat popping her head into my office every Wednesday and saying, Miss Malik, weekly updates? Or before every Gurpurab, Miss Malik, please approve the Sevadar list. And I usually flustered and doing 10 things at a time would say, Rat, just give me a bit. And of course, Rat would always come back in a bit with a smile on her face to remind me. Rat, I'm so proud of all that you've accomplished, and I know you will continue to give back to the broader community long after you leave Khalsa. Congratulations. Now, Karmveer Kaur is quiet, but I have noticed that she is everywhere. She's at our Gurmat camps, Jod Melas, weekend events, elementary events, and she's always the first to come up to me quietly and say, what can I do? How can I help? Or even if I haven't asked, she says, can I help? She comes from a long line of Sevadars. She shows up without being asked. And if by chance she doesn't come to an event, I miss her presence. She has the ability to do so much quietly. I will miss her steadfast commitment and love for the school. Congratulations, Karmveer Kaur. I'm gonna cry some.
Me too. Okay, you guys, thank you again for your attention and for your applause and for, just being a wonderful audience. We are coming to the end of the festivities here for today, but there's some great food after this, so I would ask you to give your utmost attention to the last two speeches. And the first one is going to be given by our valedictorian. When selecting valedictorian, we look for a student who is well-rounded, academically strong, involved in the school community, contributes to athletics, and represents strong Sikh values. Most of all, though, we look for someone who carries themselves with pride, leadership, and represents what it means to be a Khalsa Lion. And this year, it is my honor to acknowledge and venerate and celebrate as valedictorian a young woman who I and many of us have had the pleasure to watch evolve and flourish over these past 5 years. And I can remember from moment one we could all, teachers and administration alike, see that she was, in every sense, one to watch. Bursting with potential and all the work ethic and charm to seize it, she never once wasted her gifts, never once fell into complacency, never let good enough be good enough. Now, I personally was blessed to teach her on 4 separate occasions, in 10th grade through to 2 AP courses and a 12th grade philosophy course. And I was, and I continually am, just buckled with awe at her profundity, at the sage wisdom with which she tackles the world, and at her hard work. But it goes beyond the classroom, too. She is also rich in kindness and deeply empathetic. The thousands of dollars that she helped raise for the Surrey Women's Shelter and Covenant House, British Columbia, as a leader of the Khalsa Cares program is a testament to that, and so too is her success as a coach for Ms. Zamuda's junior volleyball team and her work as junior captain of the Khalsa Model UN team, where she mentored dozens of peers and newcomers in their journey there. I know that I speak on behalf of many of my colleagues who have taught her. Our appreciation for this young woman is as numinous as a warm June rain, and my confidence in her coming success is as steadfast as my belief that the sun will rise tomorrow morning. So it is my distinct honor to welcome, with an academic trophy cabinet sagging from its weight and a Google Calendar that is positively kaleidoscopic with avocations and commitments, your class of 2026 valedictorian, Miss Simrit Kaur Matreja.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Good afternoon, proud parents, families, faculty, board members, and most importantly, the exhausted and sleep-deprived class of 2026. Standing here as the valedictorian is an honor. I guess it means I spent a lot of time scribbling on whiteboards and staring at screens. It means I was successful in submitting my assignments at 11:59 or at 8:29 for the Mr. Tabak deadlines. It means my camera roll is full of pictures of Mr. Morwood's whiteboard that I promised will help me when I'm studying the night before the test, but I rarely ever look back to. It means in the last 5 years, my color-coded Google Calendar, as Mr. McDonald mentioned, kept every hour of my day packed, a skill of managing chaotic schedules that I learned directly from our amazing principal, Ms. Malik. There's a famous saying that describes Mrs. Malik perfectly. Man works sun to sun, a woman's work is never done. I'd like to extend a heartfelt thanks to Mrs. Malik for her exceptional dedication to the daily success of our school. Every year since grade 8, I've noticed how refreshed and well-slept she looks on the very first day of school. And then, just like every year, a week later, we students make the darkness under her eyes return. On stress and caffeine, she continues to run, but she has taught us all that despite the exhaustion, all that matters is that you show up with energy every day, even if you show up sleep-deprived. Now, before I move on to my message for the grad class, I'd like to recognize someone who let us catch a few extra minutes of sleep during each morning commute. For the past years, rain or snow, our bus driver, Mr. Rangi, got us to and from school safely and on time. Each morning began with a simple smile, followed by a, "How are you?" that never felt like a formality. His kindness radiated through the mirror as he glanced over us, making sure that we were following along as he led Simran and Mool Mantar each morning, and that set the tone for the rest of our day. Through 5 years of traffic, bad weather, and a bus full of obnoxiously loud students, he brought a level of kindness and dedication that deserves consistent gratitude. From the efforts of my preschool teachers who reminded me to fix my lowercase b's and d's, to my AP English teacher, Mr. McDonald, who critiques my essays in such immense detail that I get over 40+ Google Docs notifications on each of my essays. I have become the student today that I am due to the academics that have shaped my learning. Just like the pillars supporting our school, our teachers have held up our entire education And I'd like to begin by thanking Mr. McDonald for helping literally our whole grad class get into some of the most competitive programs at amazingly credited universities, and for putting in countless hours outside of school to mentor our countless initiatives. From MUN to Khalsa Cares to Ethics Bowl, AP classes, and even SAT prep, his guidance helped me and so many of our grad class members reach the pinnacle of success that we are celebrating today. To Ms. Kelly, thank you for building a culture of teamwork and pride, especially for our sports department. And to Mr. Galetti, thank you for bringing incredible dedication as our administrator and robotics leader who produced ambitious future engineers from our class of 2026. Thank you to Ms. Chandra for preparing me for the real world and the hustle of being a poli-sci student in university with quite literally hundreds of pages of reading and our incomparable insight and wisdom in helping us understand it. Thank you to Ms. Zamuda for being an amazing volleyball mentor. As your junior coach, I am grateful for the way you always stood up for me, especially when another school's principal threatened to kick us out of their building. As some of the toughest women I know, thank you, Ms. Chandra and Ms. Z, for being powerful role models and ingraining in us the importance of carving out space in rooms of our own and of improper in-text citations. And of course, we thank our STEM staff, beginning with Mr. Morwood, who mentored us to win several math competitions and taught us the proofs of every single math application from the curriculum and even beyond. Because what does it mean to know something in math if you can't prove it? And then there was our AP Physics class that literally remembered projectile motion by dropping markers in the middle of tests. Thank you to Mr. Ding for putting up with our goofy and exhausted selves and always being open to making TikToks with us. From the class of 2026, a heartfelt thank you to all the teachers who shaped us and created a class of well-educated students. Our upbringings are anchored in the incredible community that raised us. As a first-generation immigrant, I moved to Canada when I was 2 and joined the Khalsa School community when I was 3. Of Khalsa School's 40 years of excellence that we are celebrating this year, I have been a part of the community for an amazing 15, and I'm profoundly grateful for that. As a Khalsa School graduate, I can confidently say that I stayed connected to my roots and Sikhi through the countless Kirtan, Santya, Gatka classes and events. Our education here has been consistently shaped by the power of resilience. And as the class of 2026, we carry with us the spirit of the 30th commemoration of Bhai Jaswant Singh Kalra, whose fearless pursuit of human rights reminds us to stand tall against injustice and inspires me personally in my pursuit of becoming an arbitrator of the law. We are equally guided by the 350th commemoration of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, whose absolute courage serves as the ultimate compass for our generation. None of these lessons would have taken root without our incredible educators and the people who taught us how to learn, understand, and apply these lessons. I would like to appreciate the Board of Trustees, whose leadership has preserved the foundations laid 40 years ago, ensuring that we step into these doors into the world, not just as scholars, but as compassionate leaders. Now it's time for me to do what every senior has done before me and what every senior will do after me, and that is to say goodbye. As much as I look forward to the future of university, adulthood, and of course traveling, leaving still hurts, not because of the place, but because of the people and the memories we've made. As 18-year-olds walking into the real world, we'll try and keep in touch with our friends, but we'll also walk into new spaces. We'll experience new classrooms, new responsibilities, and most importantly, new mistakes. Through it all, I'd like to remind the class of 2026, both fear and faith ask you to believe in something that you can't see. You choose which one keeps you awake at night, and the one you choose writes your future. Today, as we walk across the stage, we're told to go out and explore, which is terrifying when the only exploring we've actually done is of the hallways during our extra long washroom break detours. But remember, in life, we do some things. Some we wish that we'd never done, some we wish we could replay 1,000,000 times in our heads, but they all make us who we are today, and in the end, they shape every detail about us. If we were to reverse any of them, we wouldn't be the person we are, so just live. Make mistakes, make wonderful memories, but never ever second guess who you are, where you have been, and most importantly, where it is you're going. Our time at this school was the foundation that awakened us to our own potential, but we weren't meant to stay asleep in the comfort of our school buses or the school life forever. It's time to rise up into our future. It's time to energetically seize our responsibilities. Or as Samuel Beckett said, time flows again already. The sun will set, the moon will rise, and we away from here. Thank you for everything, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2026.
Simrit, come back up. We have something for you. Folks, it's been a pleasure being your MC for the event. I'm going to take a picture here and hand things over to Ms. Mullock one last time for her closing remarks.
Thank you so much, Mr. McDonald, for doing a wonderful job of emceeing today. It truly would not be the same without you. We appreciate the reduction in dad jokes this year. There were many last year. First and foremost, I want to thank all of our staff who worked so hard to make this day special for our families. To my two wonderful VPs, Ms. Kelly and Mr. Galati, our teaching and supporting staff, our facilities and IT staff who've been working long hours to prepare for this event, I thank you. Finally, thank you to our KSS Seva Committee students who gave their time and effort for their peers graduating today. And now, I know our grad class is anxious. Just a few last words for you. So graduating is a celebration, but it's also a bit anxiety-inducing. There's a big world waiting for you. It is really easy to feel small. It's easy to feel lost. It's easy for you to feel like you don't matter. And I want you to leave here remembering that Guru Sahib has given you everything you need to succeed in this world. You have what you need within yourself. You don't need it from anybody else. It's within yourself. You may wonder if your single voice or your actions will ever truly matter. Hopefully, your years at the school have taught you a deeper truth. There's a line in Gurbani written by Bhakt Pipaji, and it reads, Jo Brahmande soi pende, jo khojai so pave. That the one who pervades the universe also dwells in the body, within your body, each one of your bodies. The poet Rumi expresses an idea that connects with this, and he writes, stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. Class of 2026, don't shrink your ambitions to fit into the boxes that the world has built. Feed your soul. Feed it with good deeds, feed it with kind words, feed it with compassion, feed it with justice by standing up for others, feed it with Gurbani, feed it with Simran, feed it with Seva, feed it with love for all. You are not passive bystanders. You are a dynamic, living force. Your education at Khalsa has rooted you in courage, in compassion, in Seva. You carry Vaheguru inside of you. Nothing can stop you. As you step out of these doors, take what you have learned and walk boldly. Live your life with Chardi Kala, a resilient, unstoppable spirit. We need you to shake the world with the goodness that resides within each one of you. Shake it with your ecstatic motion. This world needs this more than ever before. Our hope resides with you. No pressure. And now, for one final time, parents, board members, administration, staff, let's have a round of applause and samjukare for our graduating class of 2026. Congratulations. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. A few announcements. I know parents are very eager to see milna chaਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ. I need the graduating class to come up. We're going to cut a cake for our guests who don't have graduates today. We have food. It has started outside. We have photography parents Outside, some of the students who have paid in advance, you get to go ahead of the line. You can pay and get pictures taken. I would like it if everyone kind of goes to a different area, but what I would like right now is that our graduating class, if I could get a couple of, Ms. Kelly and Mr. Gatti are here somewhere, and staff members to help organize you on the stage, in front of the stage, and we can do your cake cutting. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate all of you.